Okay. All right. Yeah, it is. How's it going, guys? Shit, where's my YouTube? There we go. And nominate. Hello, Weird World. How are you doing today? Yeah, fine. I just woke up, really, so fine. How about you, Tom? Tom, yep. How's it going? King of Eminence. Jeez, slurring my words already. How you doing, mate? Inky Dread. Howdy. Tavern of Chaos official. Alright. Greetings to you too as well. What do these little crowns next to your names mean? What is that? Is that the order in which you showed up? What does that mean? Kay, yo, how's it going? Leon Martin. Hey, Leon Martin. How's it going? Conway. Hello. Nagafish. Hi, how's it going, Weird? Yeah, it's alright. My nose is a bit itchy, but it always is in the morning. I always need to like sneeze whenever I get up. But I'm sure that'll pass in a bit. I don't know, most talkative person here? Maybe. Seems to be the case. Yeah, could do. But then why were you number 2 before and now you're number 1? Is it because you sent the most messages? Is that is that how it is? What happens if I click on it? Ah, okay, yeah, it is top talkers. Okay. So you get XP every time you talk. So right now, Nuggetfish is number 1, K number 2, Conway number 3, God of Chaos, then Leon Martin. Okay. Alright. Interesting feature. I've never seen that before. They're just gonna keep doing that throughout the whole chat? Okay. How's your sleep, Weird World? I only got like 5 hours, which isn't bad, but you know, it's not the best. But yeah, I've been trying to fix my sleep schedule, so I have to work on that a bit more. It's always because usually I take a bit of a break after like the initial release of Superhuman. I take like the week, like in the week between the beta release and the public release. I usually take that just to do like whatever is in the bug fix channel on Discord. I just fix all that, and that's basically all the work I do. So I take like a week off. But after that week, it's hard to get back into it. So, and I'm like sleeping at weird fucking hours. I must stay up to like 5 a.m. in the fucking morning. Doing all kinds of shit. But yeah, so it's hard to get back into the groove. But yeah, it's back to work time. It's back to work time. So I've been you know, working on a game, and yeah, it's gone pretty good. But my sleep is still all kinds of fucked up. I must know, are there any plans to do trivia this update cycle? No, I'll probably say that for 1.0. I mean, it's always a chance if I feel the urge. I mean, I'm not going to say it's impossible. It's a shame Trem got sent away. Poor fella. Because I know he always got really into the trivia. Was that Trem? Maybe I'm thinking of someone else. think he came second. Yeah. But yeah. Yeah. Hey, we wrote many ones. There were some talks about music in the game feedback, was there? And I made a couple of game mods, one to add a music player option to the game, and another that lets you see what music track is currently playing. Interesting. I feel like I should give the tracks like better names, but it's a pain in the ass to like code a whole fucking song title, so I'm not going to do that. But yeah. Well, what about the music was discussed in feedback? I appreciate the mod though. You can pin that. Yeah. So tell someone to pin that. Are you the mod many ones? I can't remember. Yeah. Yeah, each message puts you up on the leaderboard. Ah, okay. Yeah, okay. Damn, didn't know. Yeah. Yeah, that was my guess too. Calm down, okay. Alright. Very interesting. Yeah. Seems new, I think. Yeah, I thought that was new. I didn't recognize that. Then there's Hashtag 4. Oh, you joined the board, have you? Oh yeah, it just says at the top of the chat, top fans. Oh yeah, okay. Too lazy to continue? Good. Oh yeah. Shadow has entered the running. What time is it where you're from? It's 11 PM here in Scotland. For me, it's 7:49 AM. So, morning, just early in the morning, 11 PM, eh? I guess that'd be for a lot of the Europeans. I suppose 11's not too late on a Saturday. So it's not that late. Maybe 1.0 will be out by the time he is back. How long's he gone for? I reckon it'll be out before he's back. Because I think he's gone for a year. If he's gone for a full year, 1.0 will be out before then. But, so yeah, we'll be up by the time he's back, I think. Who sent me a message? This. Oh, there's many ones. Yeah, thanks for that. How does that work? Does that play? Is it like? Oh, it's in the music player like that. Oh, and you've got the full names as well. Oh, okay. That's pretty fucking awesome. I feel like I should actually name the ones that I've made as well then through the fucking AI. That's cool as hell. Nice. Yeah, it shows it in the corner. Does that showing in the corner like fade after a second? How does that work? Because it would feel appropriate to credit the music artist a little bit more visibly. I feel like that's a good thing to do. Yeah. All right. Nice. Because it's I've credited them, but it's all like in the in the credits menu of the fucking game. I don't know how many people check that. But yeah, this way, if someone hears a track they like, they can kind of just like search for when it started. Just see it when it starts. Yeah, that's cool as hell. Thanks, mate. I'll probably integrate that, I think. Hello, everybody. Hey, MW. How's it going? Yeah, a year, I believe. That's what I thought. Yeah, 12 months. I'm on the edge of my seat for the full release. It's so good. Oh, I'm glad you think so, Chaos. Yeah, the full release should be pretty fucking good. I'm hoping anyway. Hey, King. How are we doing today? Yeah, we're doing alright. Just got up, really, so day's just started for me. Yeah, shame Trem can't compete this time, but I will keep my streak. Yeah. You know, that's just how it goes sometimes. What are we talking about? What were we talking about? We were talking about music a little bit before. The game's music. Yeah, I should I should name some of the new tracks. Because I don't bother adding the ones I make to the music index. Because I don't know, what's the point? But yeah, maybe I should start. Yeah, we'll see. Oh, we got an idea for your weird world. Okay. Last time I asked about if you could possibly implement a cheat mode. Did you ask that? Yeah, I feel like someone asked that. Sure. Similar to Ravager's Power Fantasy Way. I played Ravager, but not for a long time. Not since it like first came out, I think. Where the stats don't. Similar to Ravager's Power Fantasy Way to experience the story, where the stats don't matter. You said no, it sounded like too much work. True. That does sound like me. Yep. Which is understandable. But what if instead you added items/choices at the beginning of the game that give you infinite stats? Yeah, that's possible. Yeah, that's possible. I might add it as like a secret option for the people who know, and then they can get it. I might do something like that, like something you have to like discover. That could be an option. Sure. But then I'd have to make it alterable. Oh, I could set a flag for that. Oh, Wednesday season 2. Man, the chick who does Wednesday is so fucking hot. Go damn. We'll click that trailer. Kaiju number 8. All right. Ghost of Yotai. I don't know what that is. Do I care about that? I usually don't really care about like historical type. Oh, actually, this looks pretty fucking cool. I usually don't care about like historical type games. I like the fantasy, but this looks pretty cool. Tokyo Ghoul again. Oh no, it's 5 days ago. Okay. All right. Borderlands 4. Borderlands 4 out? I can't remember. Demons of the Shadow Realm. Yeah, 1 minute. I can afford 1 minute. Hey, finally caught your stream. Hey, Siphon. I feel like I've seen you before. Welcome in. Sorry that was long. Oh, it's all good, man. But I figured I'd point out the option if you were up for it, rather than have us rely on editing the game files. Yeah, that's fair. I'll probably do some little thing. I'm not gonna. I know a lot of people will do that. Do like if you're a patron, you get like access to like a cheat mode or some shit. I'm too lazy to do that kind of shit. But I might do like a hidden option. If you choose the right set of options, you might discover like a cheat mode or some shit. Like the shopkeep gives you some bullshit or something. I might do something like that, and then I'll just add a menu like before you go to sleep to like you can adjust it if you want to see like the lower power level stuff, the high power level stuff, or more corruption stuff, the less corruption stuff. I might do something like that. Just because, yeah, I think it's a pain in the ass to replay a story this long, and I feel like some people. I appreciate the replayability aspect, but it's a long fucking game. You know, I think I have enough content in the game without having to rely on like replayability. You know. So I might do something like that. I'm not going to make any promises though. I ain't making any promises. It's still something I'd have to do, and I don't like doing things. So, yeah, keep that in mind. But yeah, there you go. Finding the condom of 99,999 power in the bathroom after Ella spiked you. What does Ella spike you? Oh, right. True. True. Yeah, maybe. I don't know if I do it that early. Maybe I would, but you know. Zach probably got Isekai. What do you think? Could do. Could do. You're a legend regardless. Oh, thanks, mate. Can't wait for Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2. There's a rare amount of vampire fantasy RPG. Wait, is that they got to release that for that? They got a new trailer or something? Did I miss it? They just hit a new low. Vampire the Masquerade. That doesn't sound good. I'm not saying anything new. Yeah, well. Hopefully it's good. I don't have high expectations, but hopefully it's good. Because I was a big fan of the first one. I was a very big fan of the first one. Zorothe, first time chat. Ooh. Hey, I've been following Superhuman for a while now. Really love the game. It's nice to put a face to the story. Oh, thanks, Zorothe. Is it Zorothe or Zerothel? Zerothel. Yeah, thanks, man. Appreciate that, and glad to have you. I skipped some stuff. What about a lore drop instead of trivia? Oh yeah, I did promise to do a lore drop this stream, so I'll probably do that. Remind me later when I catch up with the with the chat. Yeah, we'll do that. It's been pinned. Nice. I think I might actually add it to the game though. I think that's a good way to like credit the music people in a more like visible way. I think that's a good idea. But then I'd have to update it every time. Oh, actually, do I care that much? It's probably not that hard to update, I imagine. If it's just in screens. Actually, can I pull this up? Do I have Atom on this account? I can probably figure it out. And then I wouldn't have to do the music index, would I? Actually, I probably want to keep that for like the clickable links. I'll think about it. Yes, it fades after a while. Yeah, good. Nice. For the music player itself, you can get to it through the main menu. Interesting. My main menu is already like stacked full of shit though. I might have to remove some shit. Well, the main menu is the menu in the game. When you like right click, I think it has room left on it. Yep. By the way, I wanted to ask if I will get my last reward this update cycle. Yeah, the monster report will probably be coming sometime in the next couple of weeks, I think. I want to. Actually, yeah, probably in the next couple of weeks is when I would expect it. Good morning, Dom. How's it going? Evening, Weird World. Shelled, have you been? Is Weird's mic different, boxy, or is it my speakers? I don't know. Fuck. Is my shit fucked? Let's pull it up. It's because I muted the wrong thing. I meant to mute my yeah, meant to mute my desktop, but I accidentally muted my mic. Yeah, I think I sound fine. Regular. I mean, my audio quality's never been like never been the fucking best, but yeah, I think it sounds pretty normal as far as I can remember. Anyway. Yeah, sounds the same to me. Good. Like Zach reminds me of that one guy from ReZero. Subaru, was it? yeah, I can see the resemblance. Sure. Well, Vampire the Masquerade 2 looks disappointing so far. Yeah. And I love the first one, but we'll see. Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, I don't like to write things off too early. Yeah, but apparently it's had a lot of development troubles. That's what I've heard. Like they fired the boss and rehired someone else, and I think that guy got fired as well. So yeah, apparently there's been a whole host of problems. But hopefully they pull through. Manage to make something good. But I also don't like that they make you an elder. They start you off as an elder instead of like a new vampire. I don't like that. That irritates me. I also don't like that it's voiced, but like the main character has a voice actor. I generally don't like that either, but that's a different issue. It's more of a matter of taste than anything else. You could list the artists somewhere and add them in the game at 1.0. You mean artists? You mean the music people? It's already in the credits. All the artists are already in the credits of the game. It's just that having them appear like in the little corner there whenever the music tracks plays, I think that's a nice little. It's a little bit more visible, because the music is a decent part of my game. A lot of people like the music, and give them a bit more visibility. Because plus I always get fucking asked where this track or that track comes from, and usually I can't fucking remember. yeah, because I don't remember the fucking name. So having that, just visible, fix that for me. So that'd be nice. But yeah. Yeah. I hate doing stuff too. True. Just wrote a fanfic for your game, and I hated almost every scene. Yes, writing. It's a tough word out there. Being your own biggest critic and all that. I assume you wrote the fanfic for Demi and Clever. Is that the fanfic you're talking about? What happens? What's the plot line, Dom? My theory is Zack and Indra are stuck in the time bubble where Zack is infinitely getting his ass kicked and resetting until the gang helps. Could do. I mean, it's not impossible. Vampire the Masquerade is not a good system if you want to like your own character. I'm not sure what exactly you mean. You're talking about like the tabletop? Is that what you're talking about? I still don't know what you mean, even if that's the case. Hello, it's my first time here. Yeah. When the next update? Couple of days. Not too long. If you ever thought of streaming yourself playing through the game, talking about what your thoughts were while you're writing it? Yes. The sex has stopped me as far. I could play without the sex, but it's also a long fucking game to begin with. So there's that. But yeah, I don't know what. Another thing is I don't know the rules. Like if I play a sex game, but I'm not playing the sex parts, is that allowed? I assume it maybe is. Maybe. Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, I have thought about playing through some aspects of Superhuman. I've thought about it. And I might do so. Maybe. Like, am I really going to get banned? Like, they don't know I'm here, right? I could probably get away with it. Yeah. Maybe. Hey, Weird World, do you have any plans after Superhuman? Oh yeah, tons of plans. I've got a whole bunch of games that I want to make. Like a vampire game, since we're talking about Vampire the Masquerade. Not that that's necessarily going to come next, but, I've got a bunch of plans that I want to do. Lies, you've been here before? True. Give me my teddy back. Redeem posture. Goddamn. Could you tell us if Oscar's monster, the Whip, had a green light and amber light aspect to its power, or was that an Oscar only thing? It was an Oscar only thing. his weird adaptation. Don't you ever stop making those hardcore corn scenes? I might do. It'll probably be fine. Just depends on Patreon, really. What they keep allowing. I don't know how long they're gonna have the NSFW on Patreon. I feel like it makes them a lot of money, but you know, who knows? Who knows? So excited. Oh, for the future games, yeah. I'm excited as well to eventually get into them, but there's some time yet before we're done, before we're ready. Yeah, start with the vampire game. If I were to move on, I'd probably start with the vampire one. Probably. Sorry if already asked. Are we playing Expedition 33 or talking about it? Talking about it. I already clocked it. Just recently. Because, you know, I had a bit of extra time after the update came out. So. But yeah. I'll talk about that. What a great game. I'll start off with that. What a great fucking game. Well, and also, I'm probably going to say something a little bit controversial about that. About the ending. But maybe we'll watch a little video as well. But yeah. Great fucking game. Great fucking game. Is it going to be Modern World, the vampire? Yes. Yes, it'll be kind of like superhuman, urban fantasy kind of thing. Yeah. Don't you dare stop making those scenes. Depends on the bosses. Do you plan for all the games to be roughly the same length, or are you looking to make shorter/longer games after superhuman? It's not like in a strict. I'm not like specifically trying to do one thing or another. It's just gonna be as long as the story requires. Like I assume that it's probably going to be as long as superhuman. I just assume that. But I'm not gonna like try and like force it to be. Like it'll be as long as it needs to be. Just however much the story needs fleshing out, I suppose. Evening, Weird. So Zorad, how you doing? Woodward, could you tell us if... Oh, I never read that. Did you remember to write down the newspaper idea? I did. I remember there was a Nico idea as well. I forgot that one. But I did write down the newspaper one. Yeah. Holy shit, I just realized I have 10k channel point thingies. Yeah, we're going to do one of those fucking... What the fuck you call it? Law drop challenges for the community to like vote on and shit. We'll do that. This is why we need another law drop. Yeah, true. That was a little hard there. Yeah. Do you want to bring your game to Steam one day? Oh yeah. 1.0 is the planned Steam release. I don't know if it's gonna release on Steam exactly when 1.0 comes out, but I'm gonna have it around then. Because I might want to check for like bugs and shit before I release it on Steam, you know. Because I know people on Steam get like a real pissed about bugs and stuff, so I don't want that to, you know, negatively skew my game. Also, unfortunately, I didn't see anyone get a bingo last update. What was the choices? What did they miss out on? So I guess it just means we couldn't predict what would happen, which should be good from a storytelling perspective. There's ways being predictable and unpredictable can both be good, but yeah, you don't want to be like too obvious. The music in Superhuman is amazing. Yeah, there's some good tracks. Some good, a lot of good music artists royalty free, which I appreciate. You know. Howdy. Kind of funny since I predicted the update pretty well. Oh yeah, what did you predict, Draco? What was the predictions that you made? Having music artist's name appear in the corner when a track comes on really sounds like something you hire someone else to do. Is it? Why is that? I mean, it is because I can't be stuck doing it, like most things. But I'm not sure exactly what you mean, Dom. But yeah, it looks like many ones has solved the issue. Keep supporting Superhuman with updates, bro. And when I get more money, I will support you. You deserve all the support. Oh, thanks, man. Thanks, Yusuf. Appreciate that. Well, I'm sure we all predicted the MC wasn't going to evolve. Yeah. Although I see people saying every fucking update, this is going to be update he evolves. It's coming next update. I can feel it. So, you know, could happen. Could happen. Also, no power tier list this stream. No, usually what I like to do for after the release of an update, I dedicate 2 streams. The first stream just talking about last update, and the second stream for the people who were like free to play or play the public release to talk about that as well. Once I get those 2 streams done, then I start doing like the like event type streams or like the the targeted type streams, like the specific things, like activity type stream. I don't know what to fucking call it. But yeah, after I do those first 2 for like the paid and the free to play people, after I do that, then I'll start doing the yeah, stuff like tier lists and shit. So all that to say, next week. Yeah, next week we'll be doing that. The best guess for the update release was this one, where I said it will come the same night. Then I went to bed and woke up with the update outlaw. Yeah. Yeah. My guess was MC versus Steven, which is technically true. I mean, he did get the option to punch him, so yeah, that's fair. I wonder if MC really can give him cancer, or if it was just a joke. I could see it being true, honestly. Yeah, it's give him something like a tumor or something. I don't know if it's specifically cancer, but you know, just grow a bit of flesh on the inside. He can do that to a human, anyway. Speaking of music, among all the Korn games I've played so far, the only other game that can rival your music choice, in my opinion, would be Being a Dick. You reckon? I don't know about that, but yeah, Being a Dick has some good tracks. I think he actually goes out and like pays for some like licensed shit. He's not just finding royalty free stuff. He's gone to get like licenses and all that stuff. So yeah, he's gone the next step. And I might do so at some point eventually. I feel like he would be good too. But I don't know. It's something I have to think about. Replying to my fanfic, a long time ago, literally last year, we were talking about a theoretical monster world femboy encounter. I basically wrote my idea for that. Oh, okay. Okay, that's fair enough. Maybe you can find another streaming service where you can play adult games. Yeah, that's true. But I don't know if I really want to go through like sex scenes on fucking stream. Like, I do some weird shit in my sex scenes, which I appreciate for like the variety. I don't know if I want to go through it though. Like some of the stuff I write isn't like necessarily stuff I want to read, but you know. Even Eternum has some sick tracks. Eternum. I'm trying to remember the music. I feel like Eternum would have good music, just because I think most of the things about Eternum is good, but I can't specifically remember what the music is like. Yeah. Anyway. But yeah, Being a Dick, music quite stands out to me. I always try to keep the music on for that game. I really hope we get to see the new hero command structure thing before the end. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. It's possible. Out of Touch Devs does stream like that, and they had no trouble as far as I know. Oh, his name is Out of Touch? Okay. Does streams like that, where he plays through his game. Interesting. Maybe I should check out some of his stuff, see what he does. See if there's any ideas I can take away. Twitch has bots watching streams. If they see a titty, they alert a human. Yeah, I can probably navigate around a titty. It's something I could probably do. But then my updates are usually pretty long. I don't know if I want to go through like a whole fucking update. You know? I could like... Viewers could like suggest sections that they want me to go through, and I could talk about that, maybe. So just that specific section rather than like a whole update. But yeah, I'll think about it. Do we already know the person who leads Moon? No. Well, no. Could you tell us what happened if the MC turned back into a dude without tearing out the fetus? Oh, it'd be like weird and like stuck inside him. Like it'd be there. It wouldn't be in like a worm. I suppose it'd die either way. But it'd be a little bit uncomfortable, we'll say. Patreon without NSFW cuts into revenue quite a bit. True, there's a lot of NSFW stuff, but I think losing payment providers would cut significantly more. So if they decide that no more NSFW, then I think Patreon will comply, like without even thinking about it. Even YouTubers use it to post shit that they can't post on YouTube. True, but that's not always NSFW. And I think they'd go around it. They'd just stop doing that, the YouTubers. They'd keep doing their other Patreon stuff and just stop doing the NSFW. If that became the new rule, I think that'd be what they change. The idea was her giving head to the MC. No, I had a more specific idea. That might have been the prompt that got me my idea, but I had something more specific. Shit. Oh well. Still remember what to write down from the last stream? What price might it have when it finally gets released in Steam? Any thoughts yet? Probably. I'm thinking about releasing it maybe for free, or maybe like up to the Battle of the Diamonds is free, and then I charge for the rest or something like that. Or up to Valravn is free, then I charge for the rest. Something like that. Yeah, I don't know about the price. Maybe $5-10. Yeah, I don't know. I'd have to check what other visual novels charge for their games. What does Eternum charge? Is Eternum out on fucking Steam? I don't know. I think Being a Dick is, but I think Being a Dick charges a little bit more than I'd be willing to charge. Yeah. I'd have to look around. But yeah, I'd probably offer a big chunk of the game for free. Just to get people in, yeah. Draw them in. I really love songs in the Indra Sylar fight, and especially the one where Indra is running on the Egregori. Yeah. Got that one from Pixabase. I can't remember who did it. I think it was Nick Payne or something. I can't remember. Speaking of Nico, was the dialogue ever updated for Alice and Amber sex scenes to account for Nico sex scene? I don't actually know. I can't remember, to be honest. Maybe. Guys, he'll evolve next update for sure. It has to happen, right? Yeah, for sure. It's definitely evolving next update, obviously. You know how long it's been? Jesus. He will never evolve? I did say something like that, didn't I? He is stuck. He is stuck, step bro. True. Having music pop up when it comes on sounds like it'd be tedious unless there's some clever coding trick you can do with it. I don't know that much about programming of Ren'Py, to be fair. I think Many Ones did something. He did some weird coding trick. I don't think he changed like every single fucking script. I think he just did a weird coding thing. That's what I think. But I'm not. To be honest, I'm not sure. I haven't looked through what he sent me yet. You should do a morality tier list, lol. Oh yeah. If the MC were to evolve, it would be around the end of this arc. Maybe. Morality tier list. Yeah, maybe. It'd be interesting. So it seems like something simple but annoying. The perfect thing to outsource. Yeah. At some point, might as well just give up on MC evolving at all. He's going to beat Intro as a level 3 and that's final. True. The tedious part is mainly just getting the tracks set up. Though I used Excel to get the names and the format, so I could just paste them into the Ren'Py files. In the end, I only need to edit a single one for that. Yeah, that's what I thought. Now we need to reach level 5 for the eye. Do we do? Out of Touch is the name of the game. Not the name of the dev. Okay. Was Superhuman inspired by Prototype? Yeah, to some degree. Sure. He plays through some parts of the game and skips the sex scenes. He has saves before and after each sex scene. Yeah, that's how I figured I'd do it. Yeah. I don't know if I want to play through. I'm definitely not going to play through the whole game though, because it's too fucking long. That's a big fucking task. But yeah, I might play through like sections. Yes, and Fate Stay Night. True. I think you can do from start to end of Mafia arc in like 3 hours. Yeah, that's 3 long fucking hours. And then I'd have to be offering like commentary and shit each time. I'm not just going to be doing the proper like clicking. Yeah, that'd be a pain. Oh, hey, Weird. Glad to catch a stream again. Hey, after us. Played the new update. Good to see the new characters. Which new characters are you talking about? Sorry, old characters. Yeah, okay. Okay. Yeah, good to see old characters. Yep, true. Could you tell us how Daryl's nuke didn't kill all the humans nearby? There were no humans nearby. This is a simple answer. I mean, there were the jets, but they were flying around. They hightailed it when they saw it coming in. Or did they hightail it, or did Daryl hit it when they weren't around? I can't remember. Something like that. Either Daryl like waited for the jets to get clear, or something. I don't know what the actual explanation is. The simple answer is there's no humans on the ground when they were doing that. That's the simple answer. As for the jets, just assume they were flying out of range or some shit. Just assume that. One thing I'll say though, the gender bender sex scenes don't do anything for me. I wish they'd stop winning on Patreon. Sorry, man, that's just how it goes. You know, the, what they call it, the tyranny of the majority or some shit? Stuff. What kind of sex scenes do you like, Arctus? What are you into? What monster gave Father Urine his powers? I don't know, some monster. I'm sure. Well, maybe it'll show up eventually. Maybe. Urine / Black Mouth is new. True. What possessed you to put a horse in the game and not have us fight it? Why would you fight it? It's just a fucking horse. He's just minding his own business. I mean, I guess it's not a horse this time. He's a centaur now. But yeah, I'm getting sick of Godzilla clones. I feel like I've only had one Godzilla type monster, right? Unless I'm forgetting something. Definitely that the MC's ever fought. I think the MC's only fought one giant type monster that I can remember. The horse scene is not real? Well, it's a centaur scene now. If there's a horse, it's always berserk. Oh yeah, didn't even think of that. Makes sense though. That probably won't work with the Superhuman because many characters are either naked as their default or way too NSFW in their outfits for Twitch. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, there are some titties straight up that are out, like Aisha and stuff. Yeah. Yeah, and Sylar, I'd never be able to do the Sylar fight, would I? Yeah, that's too bad. Although, well, no. I was going to say there are like titty games that people play on Twitch, but I think it's a little bit different when it's explicitly porn. But, yeah. The inspiration. Inspiration. I think up to the end of the Valravan for free is a good point. By that point, you're either hooked or you're not going to be convinced. That's probably true. That's probably true. I can see it. Could you tell us if Nathan can use his powers without a gun? He can, but it's not the greatest thing in the world. Like you could pick up a rock and just chuck it at shit. You know, it's not the best thing in the world. The punches he throws are probably they're good at like fucking landing, not necessarily. I mean, I guess they're kind of powerful, but you know. He's probably talking about the guy with the hood and those two hot girls that for some reason transform into Chrissy and Emily. True. That is what happens. Yes. I prefer the monster girl scenes and the scenes with the main love interests that incorporate powers, i.e. flying sex, tentacle clothes, etc. Oh yeah, that's true. I do appreciate those scenes as well. Monster girl, eh? Yeah, there's a few. Old Lethe and such. It fought Asura, but it's humanoid. Yeah, humanoid. Could you tell us what the human population was before the invasion? Oh, not all that different to Earth. Maybe a little bit more. Maybe like 9 billion, something like that. Not like massively more. What is it like? It's like 50 years in the future, or something. Not like necessarily the same world, but you know, it's a bit ahead. Our population is probably not going to reach 9 billion. I think for the real world, because I think what we call birth rates are slowing. But we'll just say like an even 9 billion for the superhuman world, around that. Lexi killed Gigante, but MC doesn't really fight any other Godzilla types beyond the one that's up there. Yeah, true. I'm talking about like a proper fight, it's not just like one shots or just random shit, you know. Why'd you make me like weird girls, man? Sorry, mate. Just a weird world out there, you know. So what you're saying is Nathan can throw people and redirect them in the air? True. Yes, he can do that. He can do that. For some reason, I find it extremely funny, Nate throwing rocks at a monster. Aaron, it'd probably work. It wouldn't be the most effective thing, but it would work. Maybe like he punches the ground to like break off some rocks and you know, just chucks it if he's in like a tight situation. Also, I wanted to ask, if it's not spoilery, could we know what level Jared is? No. He's probably, yeah, actually, do I want to say? There's probably no real harm in it. He's level 4. Yeah. Glay's the hottest character outside Alice, in my opinion. I am a fan of Glayquith's design. I don't know if she's my favorite character, but man, I made her ages ago too. I made her in the Daryl arc. Yeah, Glayquith. I'm still pretty happy with that design. Woodworld, could you tell us when Ella found out that Sylar was Memory's old chosen? Pretty early. Not like a kid early, but pretty early. Can Nathan use his powers to curve his stream while he is pissing? Yes. Yes, he can do that. Wasn't the Miniac a giant monster too? And Monster Daryl too? Yeah, but they're like, I don't think that's like, is Godzilla, is being big the only thing that makes Godzilla monster? I suppose he's for like kaijus. Like type monsters, like monsters that are bigger than himself. That's fair. That's fair. Wait. Also, what's the range for Nathan's power? Is it like line of sight or like something else? Line of sight. Bet what? Could Nathan kill the Gigante if he had Daryl's massive fuck off cannon? No. He's not. It's a powerful weapon, but and Nathan, so he's not bad, but he's not on that level. Not on that level. Level 4, man, the MC evolves slow. Does he? No, the MC evolves at a relatively fast speed compared to most people. But well, it depends on when he reaches level 4, really, before we determine that. But up to where he's so far, most people don't get to level 3 quite that fast. But yeah, that said, just because the MC's like somewhat fast doesn't mean there's not faster out there. There's always someone faster. There's always someone, better, Will we see a Miniac superhuman? Maybe. I mean, we kind of got Bailey. She's kind of, not really, she's more monster than anything else. But there's HH. What the fuck does that mean? I forgot his name. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, man. Widwell, could you tell us how Ella found out that Tyler was Memory's old chosen? There's a lot of ways that she could have found out. I'm not going to say specifically which way. Kenny? You mean Henny? Yeah, true. HH was a spelling mistake. Kenny. Kenny. Yeah, he was kind of. I mean, he was only like there as a superhuman for like 2 fucking minutes. Like shown as a superhuman for 2 fucking minutes. And he didn't really do any superhuman shit. But yeah, true. MC doesn't need to evolve. 3rd evolution is more than enough. True. Who needs 4th evolution? Like, people just assume that he's going to reach level 5 one day. He might never reach level 5. That may never happen. Kenny? Yeah, him? Yeah, true. Nathan would be the best at skipping rocks through water. He would be very good at that. You are right. If it doesn't cause harm, what's the level of the head cultist guy? He went down like a bitch for a chosen. Oh, he's level 3. He's level 3. Same as the MC. I think I stated that in the game, don't I? Maybe I don't. I can't remember. Jared reached level 4 if he can, anyone can. Maybe he's just better than you, He's just a superior specimen. Yeah, a stronger mind, a stronger will than the main character, Where do we get to? If Nathan had a screen showing like a place on the other side of the world, could he pick someone up and throw them to the other side of the world with his powers? Because he can see it through the screen? No. He has his own special line of sight that he has to use. Henry was faster? True, he was faster. There's always someone faster. Unless you're Henry. Wish we got a scene where MC's giant form goes head to head with 2 giant monsters. 2 giant monsters? Was one not enough? We already had the fucking Miniac, alright? You really need another one? 2 at a time? Jesus Christ. I mean, maybe. Who knows? I'm not gonna rule anything out. I'm not gonna say it's gonna happen either. Henry was so fast he turned into a clown. True. Woodworld, could you tell us if the helpful note we got from the shopkeep is a scam or not? It is a scam. Maybe. Maybe. He's level 4 since when? It's a little bit before he killed Laurie. A little bit before then. Or, you know, injured her. You know, he's been level 4 since about then. Lux the Fox, yow. I don't know what that means. A stronger pedo too. Is it really a pedo? How old is he? Like fucking... Actually, I don't actually know how old Jared is. Is he in his second year of university or his third year? He's somewhere between 19, 20, 21, around them. Maybe 20 is a safe bet. He's probably around 20. And how old is Charlie? 17. So, yeah, is that big of a gap? Is that big of a gap? Yeah, no. Well, or was she 16 when he actually said that? I can't remember how old Charlie was in the game. I think she starts the game at 16. Like when the MC first meets her, I think. I can't fucking remember. Yeah. But yeah, you know, that's just how it goes. There's some weird people out there, you know. Some weird people out there. Who's winning in a fist fight with no powers? Hugh and Michael versus Current Daryl. Well, Current Daryl. I mean, Hugh and Michael's good, but Current Daryl can't be like, you could bring a gun and shoot Daryl in the face and he'd be like, oh, damn. So there's a big difference there. Like, there's only so much like martial arts can do, you know. So if Tree Boy has anything to say about it, staying at level 3 would suck lol. MC should at least reach level 4. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. But maybe Tree Boy just wasn't adaptive enough, you know. Like if the MC was turned into Tree, he'd probably be able to fix himself. Maybe Tree Boy just wasn't adaptive enough, you know. Jared is in his 20s, Charlie's like 16, 17. That's probably accurate. Probably about that. How has Jared overtaken MC so quick? Is the MC just meant to be the weakest? Oh, no. MC's plenty powerful. It's just that there's always someone better. It's just simple as that. Like, the fact that the MC is powerful doesn't mean that there's no one more powerful. There's just always someone better than you. And in most cases, Jared is better than you. It's just how it is, mate. Jared hit level 4 in like 6 months then. Can't even fault him. That's impressive. 6 months. When did Jared get his powers? I feel like he got his powers a little bit before the Battle of the Diamonds. Around the time MC got like recruited the hero, I'd say. So he would have had his power for like 1 month by that time, right? Or am I just forgetting? I feel like that's about the timeline. Yeah. Also, could you tell us what Sa Gevura means in the context of the Black Mouth is saying? Do I want to say? It's not like a huge secret. Not like a big dog secret. But I'm still not going to tell you. Still not going to tell you. No, but I'll grasp at as many straws as I can to hate him. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Is Jared getting a redemption arc or nah? Who knows, mate? Who knows? It's possible. Anything's possible. Wood chipper arc? No, that's also possible. I mean, there's a hint at him getting one. Yeah, there's hints. Like, let's put it this way. The MC can choose to forgive any character in the game. He can choose that. He could choose, theoretically, to forgive Indra. Doesn't necessarily mean that the character's going to survive, though. Because I might not be stuffed, want to make a choice for that shit. So, that's not necessarily the same as the redemption arc, but I'll generally speaking give the choice for the MC to choose his feelings for a character. I'm not going to say that the MC has to hate Jared. there's an option. I'll give you an option to not hate Jared. Doesn't mean the MC's not going to kill him though. Even if he doesn't hate him, he might still kill him. I'll just give you the option to like choose your feelings towards him. That doesn't necessarily mean a redemption arc though. Maybe it does. It might do. But I'm not going to say it necessarily does. Weird World, could you tell us if there's any way for a 50-50 split spawn to have access to the full scope of each trait? Like one that could do nerve control, cellular control, and element shifting that the MC misses out on by being pure, as well as whatever memory stuff he'll miss out, not including any personal evolution stuff, just all the foundational stuff. Generally speaking, no, but yeah, anything's possible. Like, how should I put it? I don't know how well I explain this in the game. But 50-50 is the amount of the trait you get. It's not necessarily your compatibility. I don't know how I differentiate these in game. It's perfectly plausible that you get 100%. You have 100% compatibility with body, and you have 100% compatibility with memory. Then maybe you have 20% compatibility with power, 5% with space, 1% with space, etc., or fantasy, etc., etc. It's possible that you could have 100% compatibility in both traits, but generally speaking, you'll still only receive a certain amount. Like having 100% compatibility in both traits will mean that you'll receive 50-50 of both traits, assuming you got chained by memory or body. If you're turned by either of those two, so generally speaking, you'll receive only 50% of each trait, because you can only, like, the amount of trait you have will only ever add up to 100, but the compatibility you have can be like a bunch of different numbers for different apostles. Like it could be like 70% for one, 80% for another, 90% for a third one. You know, do you get what I mean when I say that? But yeah, so the amount of trait you have will generally will add up to 100. That said, you can just be really powerful and really good in both traits because you reach level 5 and you're a strong level 5, etc., etc. But you will be limited. You will be limited. Not that there's not ways around that as well, but you know. Anyway, where was I? Some powers change how you look at superhuman. Sure. Yeah, where the fuck was I get? I mean, more like using physical strength, no guns and stuff. You mean in a fist fight like Daryl versus Michael? No, I'm saying that to make a point. What I mean is, like, Michael's obviously losing to Daryl if Daryl's level 3, because if you pulled a gun to Daryl's head and shot him in the face, he wouldn't care. Well, he might care, but you know, it's not going to fucking kill him. You know, that's that's the difference in durability. So, I mean, in a fist fight between Michael and Daryl, there's nothing really Michael could do to hurt him. It's not really possible. Alright. Bro's dad hooked him up with the good stuff? Maybe. When Shen and Cole reached level 4, their appearance changed, but that didn't happen to Jared. Is it just something that happens if you're younger? Generally speaking, yes. Can't tell if you are rage baiting. The MC is the strongest of the strongs. He just has to be. Surely, he just has to be. Right? Right? Nah, it's been way longer than 6 months. It's been about a year, maybe a year and a half for Jared. No, I'm talking about since Jared killed Laurie. Like, the time frame in which Jared becomes a superhuman and which he kills Laurie, I think it's like about a month or 2 months. So him reaching level 4 in that time is pretty good, right? Some power change how you look as a superhuman. This is also true. It'll usually happen for the kids, but there are also, the closer you come to monster fighting, the more your body's going to change when you evolve. So And that's not necessarily a bad thing either. It could be a good thing to almost become a monster. There's ways that can be good. Like a hard evolution isn't necessarily a bad evolution. But yeah. Evolution can change your looks, but as a kid, it's more likely to. He changed. He looks more muscular. Jared, yeah, that's true. He does look more muscular. Also, MC's ready to evolve, if I had to assume. He isn't, for reasons that will probably make sense later. Well, the reason is that you just can't evolve when you want to. I think that's a pretty early established thing. When you get to evolve isn't really up to you. I mean, it can be. Like, you can create the conditions for it, but it's not necessarily going to happen just because you wanted to. Or maybe it will. Isn't that just because of the first evolution? Maybe. MC was correct when he told Alice he'll evolve within a week, lol. Maybe. It's possible. Is Epstein getting a redemption arc? True. Don't you need to be alive to get a redemption arc? Isn't that a prerequisite? Jared is a third year? Is he a third year? So, how old are third years? 20? When I was a third year, I was 20. So, yeah, he's about 20. Has Shopkeep ever scammed anyone knowingly? Oh yeah, for sure. He's scamming all types of cunts. I mean, they get what they pay for. It's not necessarily the best thing in the world, though. Charlie was 16 when Jared tries. Right. That makes sense. It's 4 years so bad, though. It's just 4 years, mate. Just 4 years. It's not that bad. It's not that bad, right? It's legal in some sectors. Come on, man. If MC turns into a level 5, I'm expecting some WoW old god tier stuff like this. Let's have a look. What is it? Sargeras? Oh, right, big tentacle motherfucker. Actually, maybe. So many big tentacles, you'll see it from space. It's possible. It's certainly possible. Weird World just casually fucking trolling you guys. I don't know what you're talking about, Toko. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Jared being drinking serums and getting help from Thanos, I bet. I mean, I don't see why he wouldn't be. I mean, if you had the option, would you guys not also do that? I would. Jared got his powers at most 2 months before Battle of the Dimes. Yeah, that's what I thought as well. His ass is level 2 at most. Do not believe this propaganda. Just because you would be level 2 in that amount of time doesn't mean he would be. Yeah. Epstein. Who's Epstein? He was the best tax advisor in the world. What was Epstein's actual job? What did he actually do? I know he was like, was he a billionaire? I think he was a billionaire. But what was he? Did he have did he own like a business, real estate? What the fuck was Epstein doing? Why is he so? Why did he have his own fucking island? Did he just make money off the island? Was that his money? How did he get the island in the first place? I don't know enough about this shit. You don't get it? Langdon just needed Epstein to manage his finances. Epstein was just too good. True. Jared is not a real level 4. A few months working with Sin for Christ's sake. An organization of children and mad scientists. What a joke. I worked my ass to get level 3. Hey, some of these children worked harder than you, all right, to get to level 3. They've been superhumans for how long? Like 5 years or some shit? You've been superhuman for like 2 years. Relax, all right? You know, your journey hasn't been that tough. Well, it's been pretty tough, like living in the monster world and stuff. So yeah, that's kind of tough. But you know. Jared got his did not believe his propaganda. I remember my question. I always wanted to ask. Oh yeah, let's hear it. If a monster purposely seeks out their spawn, does that mean they're highly compatible with them? Say, Gestas going after Danica. Not necessarily. I mean, monsters don't usually seek to make a specific spawn unless they get like a pill from Ella. Now, did Ella give Danica a pill? Maybe. It's possible. That's not necessarily the case, though. But if they are lured by a pill, generally speaking, they're probably going to be lured, because, Ella's pretty accurate with this shit, to lure to someone who's very compatible with them, generally speaking. That said, is Gestas Compatible with Danica. Yeah, they're pretty compatible. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, well, like, they might hunt a human to eat, by the way, like, or for various other reasons, but they don't usually hunt specifically to make a spawn. No, well, not unless there's certain circumstances to it. I like that we'll get a choice like we did with Jake, although it does not have a significant impact. It just means it will depend on how we feel about the character. Yeah, you'll get a choice on how you feel about the character. You might hate him. I imagine most people are going to click the hate button. Or you might just think, yeah, he's alright. But that doesn't necessarily mean he won't be killed. Yeah. Sometimes you got to kill people that you don't hate. That's just how it goes. Because maybe they hate you. Does compatibility relate to human physical traits? Are different ethnicities potentially compatible with different traits depending on genetics? Yes, but the individual matters more than any of that. Relate to human physical traits. Yeah, it does. Human physical traits do impact it. Is Godzilla the monster that gave Bernhardt his powers? No. Who would win in a fight? Demi with powers or Mia with training from Michael, assuming Mia can bring herself to fight Demi. Assuming Mia, maybe. Maybe Mia. Mia's actually quite good in the fight. I'll say that. But yeah, it'd not be an easy thing. It'd be a very bloody fight. Nah, Bernie's monster was C tier. Oh, I see. Are there any vegan monsters? Yes, there are vegan monsters. They just like the what do you call it? Roam the fields and eat some grass. You know. Well, they don't just do that, but you know. Jared and Cole propaganda. I don't know what you're talking about, mate. I don't know what you're talking about. This is weird. True plan. He makes us desperate for an evolution that no matter how underwhelming it is, we'll still be begging for it. True. You just got to compete with Cole. Not Cole. Jared. Yeah. It's been well over a year since Battle of the Diamonds. Plenty of time for Jared to level up, especially if Thanos and Langdon are providing resources. True. He could be almost reaching level 5 soon. Peter Long. yeah, Peter are going to be defending those monsters, protesting the fucking humans to trying to hunt them. Bastards. Indra calling himself the king of the divas. So will we see divas during the invasion? Possibly. Well, yeah, possibly. Jared and Cole got touched by Thanos. Shake my head. Thanos touches all, right? He's touched a lot of people. And maybe some monsters like non-meat. True. Some monsters like to eat rocks. Giving the pedophile a redemption arc would be a horrible idea. Bro is Epstein Jr. Instead of the island, he had the orcs' frat house. He did have a frat house. But who's to say a pedophile can't get a redemption arc? I don't think I'm like necessarily opposed to that. I'll do it. I'll fucking do it. As for if Jared is actually a pedophile, has he actually had sex with someone underage? I don't actually know. I can't remember. I'm going to say no. He hasn't, because it's less risky for me. So no. It don't count. Both Jared and Cole are level 4, and they will kill the MC next update. True. Since Weirdward said that the MC has the possibility to never reach level 5, so based on the coin I just tossed, what I said above is true. Podcast is making some sense here. True. noticed very early on in the game, Ella looked like she was going to be an antagonist of the story. We got multiple dead ends from her. Did you have a change of story for her while writing? No. Who said she's not? Do you think she's not an antagonist now? I mean, she maybe she's not. But there's been no major changes on that front. Thanos has touched us all from a very young age. True. Robocall won't overheat because he's water cooled now. MC is screwed. True. MC, whatever, dude. I'm a day away from evolving again. A week max. Soon I'll be kicking your ass. That does sound familiar. It does sound familiar. But you know, sometimes the main character's wrong, you know? He don't know. He don't know shit, alright? It's been over a day, but we're close to a week. I'm expecting great things. Now, you can expect. Maybe they'll meet your expectations. I mean, who's to say, really? She probably still an antagonist. Maybe. She gave MC as bait to the Apostle like it was nothing. What was the reason for that? Well, I don't know if it was like it was nothing. I mean, you know, maybe the reason will be revealed in some time. I'm not going to fucking tell you. My guess is she wanted to make him the fourth's chosen. The fourth didn't seem to have any intention to kill him during the dead end. True. I mean, maybe Ella was just trying to benefit you, you know? Jared is just overly flirtatious, let him be. True. He's just flirting a little bit, man. Just flirting a little bit. He's not doing anything wrong. He's alright. Weird. I've been confused for this for a while. Why did Ella kill/incapacitate us when she found out we were perfect from the beginning, but was fine with it later? Was this explained by now? No, because we don't know why she did that in the first place. But yeah, I'm sure that will be explained or touched on in the future. Yeah, I'm sure. Law question: does a superhuman with NTR powers exist? Yes. These powers are specifically to target people already in relationships. He also has the power for his own girlfriend to fuck other people. He has that power. He has the power to make that happen. He has it both ways. Michael could hurt Daryl's pride. Sure. I mean, you could do like a little flip on him or something. I mean, he's not going to beat him though. Not as a human. That ain't happening. Maybe if he gets like a bunch of like equipment and shit. But even then, it ain't. It's not gonna. It ain't happening. It ain't happening. MC, since he can read memory / plus transform. What's our response to? Oh yeah, kinda. First time chat. Would it be too much to change MC's appearance when he involves based on corruption? Like you look more evil with high corruption? Yes, it would be. It would be too much effort. Yeah. I thought about doing like different appearances, like doing like a female MC run, stuff like that, but it's too much effort. Takes too much time. I don't have the time for that. It's already so much stuff that I've got to do. So many fights to do. There's gonna be a lot of fights coming up. Yeah, I've got a lot on my plate. I'd be doing hella serums. True, me too. Also, why is Cole so utterly dog shit? Dog shit at what? Depends on what you're talking about. Too much art? Yeah. How did he manage to only have like 7 skill after being superhuman for 10 years? I mean, you don't just osmosis skill into you. You get skill by like training, like fighting other people, like stuff like that. It's like like you can live for like 100,000 years if you don't have like someone who's on your level to fight and like to clash against and to push you to your limits and help you overcome them. Then you're just going to be just the same level forever. You need to actually do shit. You need to be challenged and overcome your challenges. Yeah. Yeah. So when Law drop, as soon as I finished chatting as soon as I finish talking about shit. There's a lot of shit that needs to be talking about, alright? Wait, why are people in the chat referring to Jared as level 4? Did I miss something? Oh, I heard the law drop was Jared as level 4. It's like a little freebie. Is that a dead cat at the corner of your couch? No. A fucking rabbit with a sword. Woodward said Jared is ever 4 to troll us, lol. I don't know about the trolling part. I did say that though. That's insane. I don't think MC can even have that little skill, even if you try. I mean, he has a 0 skill at the start of the game, so he could quite easily have that. He has literally 0 skill. So, yeah. Epstein basically had a freak-off island with miners and shit. Yeah, but how did he make his money? Where he invited rich and powerful people into it, recorded it, and used the evidence to blackmail those same people to get money. Oh, so he got money from blackmail. That can't be right. That can't be right. Like, you can't be like a billionaire by doing that. How do you get the fucking island in the first place? That's what the conspiracy theorists say? Yeah, I don't believe that. In reality, he was a superhuman. True. Yeah, how do you get the fucking island in the first place? You don't just get an island, you know? He must have been doing something else for his money. And Danica is an inside job. We got bamboozled. True. His power is blow up the target's head. He probably didn't get much practice with hand-to-hand combat or creative use. True. That does make sense. I think I know why Evo 4 has been so delayed. Once he evolves, there's no reason he wouldn't go to Bramon and get level 5. So it's the next Evo, is the last jump in strength, so Weird World is holding off. Let me think about that. True. It's not the reason why I do it. It is a good reason though. The reason why I do it is because I thought I'd have 1.0 finished by now. That's the actual reason. Secondly, is wait, what was the secondly part? There definitely was a secondly. Oh yeah. Secondly, the MC's never reaching level 4. That's the second part. He's in level 3 forever. Just because he's the main character doesn't mean he's going to reach level 5, right? He's going to be level 3 forever. There ain't no level 4s, right? But yes, that is a good explanation, Arctus. That's a good reason. True. Oh, and also, there's also the law reason. Most people don't reach level 4, and those that do take quite a long time to reach it. They don't just get it in a year or 2. That's also a law reason. But yes, what you say is a good point of why I shouldn't make him level 4. And that is a good reason. Lamau level 4 Jared will still get dog washed by the MC? Maybe. Imagine Cole remained at hero. He'd probably have a better life, to be honest. I do not believe that shit for a second, Lamau. Amen. Word of God, alright? If God says so, alright, then he's level fucking 4. Alright? Which is how it is. Oh, that's interesting. I just figured Gestas wanted Danica for the purpose because he only attacked her and left. It seemed weird at the time. I suppose Danica could have just been in the wrong place, wrong time. It could have been the case. Or it could have been that he was hunting her specifically. There could be like something special in Danica, or there could be something special in Gestas. I'm not saying either. Fucking's getting hot. Let me turn off my fucking heater. I'm not saying either ain't true. It's possible that because Gestas is a special monster. He ain't a normal monster. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, maybe she was wrong place, wrong time. But yeah, if there was something special, it'd probably be from Gestas rather than Danica. It could be both though. Where did I get up to? The internet says he bought the island for 7.95 million in 1998. Yeah, but it's harder to get 7.95 million back in 1998. You know, it's a harder thing to do, more difficult thing to do. Plus, you have to set it up and add all the shit, like the fancy place. I assume there's like a hotel or something there that you have to. I assume they're not sleeping in the fucking trees. So he's sending shit up there. He's spending money on that shit. Where did he get the fucking money from? You know. MC could probably be jailed with just the memory trait, Lamau. I don't know. Maybe. Or maybe Jared could beat the MC with just the memory trait. The eye told MC that he was there through his entire life, but the MC only got the scars when he was young. And that's when he got the different looking eye. Was the MC infected by him or something like that? No. Not necessarily. Still must have had some monsters he couldn't just explode. Really? What makes you say that? He could have literally killed every single opponent he's ever fought with one shot. That's perfectly within the realm of possibility. Well, there's Valravan actually, but you know, he didn't really beat Valravan, so I don't know how much experience he would have gained from that. Would have been a bad time. I have a campaign in 5 minutes, so I'm signing out. Good luck with Clair Obscur. Well, I'm not actually going to play it. I'm just going to talk about it. But yeah, thanks for that, Dom. Thanks for dropping in. Though, that makes me wonder about how Nico was turned as well. Hexenring going after her would be pretty bizarre unless she accidentally stumbled upon a random one. It could be the case, or it could be... Well, Hexenring don't typically hunt. There's very few Hexenring spawn out there. Nico is one of the few. People hating on Cole, like Cole was seething for the MC. True. I feel like Jess would mention if he cheated with a minor. That makes sense. I mean, it was stated in journal entry that he often invites underage girls. Did I say underage? I'm pretty sure I said, well, maybe I did. I can't remember. I thought I said high school girls. I don't know if I said underage. And gets them drunk and presumably has sex with them. But I don't know about the have sex part. They go to the parties though. High school kids go into the party. I think that's pretty regular. I think a lot of college frat parties, well, I don't know about frat, a lot of college parties invite like high school chicks and shit. At least back when I was in high school, there were a few people who would, few girls who would go to like college parties and shit. When you question Father Urin, he says the word Seder, meaning order in Hebrew, and Mida, meaning info in Hebrew. Is that intentional? Is that international? Yeah, it's probably pretty international. Yeah. When you question Father... Wait, I read that. It likely is, since Sar Gevura is also Hebrew. Is it now? It translates approximately to Minister of Glory, Glory Minister, something like that. That's a very rough translation, but sure. I mean, I speak Hebrew, that's what it says. Is it what it says there? Is it what it says? Yeah, me too. I'm just saying it's a weird way to say it. Is it a weird way to say it? I mean, that's what the words mean. Sar means minister. I have never heard or seen it in any other context. And Gevura means glory, though that's slightly tougher to translate. Shadow says, I mean, Gevura, I think there are a bunch of other words for it. I mean, it could also mean heroism, but that's even worse translation. It could also be ancient Hebrew, so like the very old meanings of what those words mean. So it could also be that. Urin is a superhuman, but Blackmouth may be a very old monster. Maybe. I mean, it's possible. Are there any other shapeshifters in Hero? Yeah, there's a few. I mean, not like the MC, but there's a few shapeshifters. Shapeshifting isn't a particularly uncommon trait to have. The body gets around. but most don't have like MC's flexibility. Usually they can shapeshift into one or two forms, or maybe like grow something in their hands or some shit like that. Yes, but not to the extent of MC or Ella. True. When is the gender bender round 2 with Jared Woodward? Who knows? Maybe soon. Maybe soon. The real answer for Epstein is that he was an excellent wealth manager. And business consultant. He was also very well connected, even before the pedo stuff. Guy had charisma. Private jets are also good for making friends. That makes sense. Yeah, wealth manager, business consultant. Okay, that makes sense. So he made money that way. All right. They don't really get there in a year or two. Jared being level 4. You know, there's always someone better. Like I said, there's always someone better. That's not true. He was a superhuman. Stop making Epstein propaganda. True. Could Black Mouth be an arbiter? I mean, anything's possible. Ella, Lexi, and Nico too long. What's that a reference to? I'm not sure what you mean by that, Draco. MC being level 3 might still work out if he monstifies like Alice. Maybe. He got the eye back in him. We've seen what that can do. It's possible. I'm not going to say it's impossible. Would a normal stun gun do anything to current MC? I mean, it'd make his body go out of control. But if you're asking if he could survive it, obviously. I mean, if Daryl's shooting him full of like super magic lightning, that's like ultimately like I don't know how much I want to. Let's say Legong lightning is a tier above normal lightning in like power and speed, and Daryl can enhance that even further. If he's shooting the MC with that lightning, and the MC surviving that, then the stun gun's not gonna. It's gonna make his body get unstable, but it's not gonna like kill him or anything, because the MC can just regenerate from the shit. You know, but yeah, I mean, it's not on the same level as Met's lightning though. So if Met were to zap him with his stun gun ability, then maybe that's donezo for the MC. I mean, James was really weirded out by Jared specifically inviting high schoolers. Yeah, because inviting high schoolers is fucking weird. It's a fucking weird thing to do. Doesn't necessarily mean they're underage though. Nah, probably not. Probably not. Arbiters are supposedly gone. Supposedly. I mean, he is the son of a monster chosen. It wouldn't be surprising if the eye was dormant in him because of his human side. Possibly. That could be the explanation. That could be it. Would a normal stun gun... Wait, I read that. Could you give us any law reason, an in-law reason why neither Ella nor Memory went to get MC for infection before the start of the game? I imagine the extra time for the MC to get stronger would help both their plans. I suppose I could, but then I'd have to like kind of like hint at what Ella actually wants. So, no. Oh yeah, high schooler go to college parties. High schoolers go to college parties, yes. It's the crazy amount appears during the first week parties in my college. Yeah, that's right. That's what I thought as well. Yeah, and back when I was in university, there was that as well. High schoolers. Almost always girls. I think there was some guys, but they're almost always girls that were high schoolers were at the college. And when I was in high school, I knew girls who went to college parties, so. Although we call it university, but you know, same fucking thing. So yeah, that's what I thought as well. Is it fucking weird? Yeah, it's fucking weird. Does it happen? Yeah, it fucking happens. You know, that's just how it goes. Especially because in Australia, the drinking age is 18. So it's actually kind of allowed in Australia. Like a high schooler who's, and usually in your last year of high school, you're 18 at some point in the year. So it's actually allowed for high schoolers to go to college parties and start fucking, you know, drinking and shit. I don't know about America though. For America, since it's 21, I imagine it's kind of like a taboo. But yeah, that's how it goes. We've seen the eye and now the mouth. What's the next? The ear? Maybe. It appears in your mind, a black screen, but with the ear in the middle. I ain't gonna say it's not happening. It might be happening. What does MC really do better than Ella? by having the memory trait, say it when she was level 3, would she not still be a better shapeshifter? She might be. But there are things that MC has the advantage of. For example, like getting the exact anatomy of animals and such, which she could research it herself, but the MC would learn it faster. But yeah, it is possible that Ella could just be a better shapeshifter in general. Will your next game be about superpowers, supernatural? Oh yeah, everything I do is going to be supernatural. I get bored with like real life shit. Real life is boring to me. Fuck real life. Everything I do will be like supernatural in some way, for sure. Also, yes, yeah. So is MC shapeshifting advanced compared to others? Oh yeah. Most people can shapeshift into a couple of things. Maybe like move their body around a little bit, but regeneration, all the different, like hundreds of different forms, all that weird shit DMC can do, like clone tails and all that shit. Most people, basically no one can do that. Basically no one. Don't know if this has already been asked, but is the MC's weakness to electricity part of his Indra trauma, or part of the body as a whole? And if so, why don't other superhumans or even Ella have such? I think it's already explained in game, but yeah. I think it's already explained in game. It's kind of, I'm going to let people interpret that how they want to. The simple answer is it's from Sylar. True. His own personal trauma might have something to do with it as well, though. I'm pretty sure it's something he inherited from Sylar. Nothing to do with the traits. It's something MC got from Sylar. Yeah, these people are saying it. But Sylar manages to overcome it in her last moments when she tries to make Indra forget about her family. So maybe the MC will too. Maybe. It's possible. Memory Mummy is busy. True. She ain't got time for her grandson, though that makes me wonder why Sylar is freaking out about the Fourth meeting him. Fourth already met him, and through their link, she would already know about Sylar being his mum and such. Maybe. Might do. But the MC was also human when that happened. So it's a little bit different, isn't it? Sylar knows MC gonna try to flirt with the Fourth, and she doesn't want family dinners to be awkward. This is the truth here. Okay, I went and did a bit of research. And it could mean victory of an enemy, or even godly might. Could have meant that. Interesting you say that, Tom. It is possible. Right. Okay, I figured as much, was just curious. That's fair. It's a fair question. She had a mutation to counter her weakness that she only used when she died. MC also has it. Does MC also have that? Maybe. Also, her weakness is a mutation. But we'll just leave that at that. So what you're saying, she's scared that the MC will do what she wanted to do? Yes. Could you tell us if triplets and beyond have something similar to what the twins have when it becomes to being a superhuman? Nope. They get the short end of the stick. They get fucked. Sorry. He'll surpass the master, and she doesn't want to admit her little man is all grown up. I mean, I don't know if I go that far, but it's possible. Hey, Weird, how are things? Hey, Cyber. How's it going? Course of. MC still gotta use that electricity eel DNA. Shake my head. I'm sure it'll happen at some point. Maybe. Beware the nth chosen, the black testicle. Yeah. Also, Black Mouth for sure is authority. Is it? I have no doubt in my mind. He is either full authority or first or half first, and second is order. I don't know about any of that. Tom. Ella said the mind is supposed to support the body. I feel like the MC doesn't do much of that yet at level 3. I mean, that's the whole basis of his power. His memory is allowing him to use different forms that normally he wouldn't be able to use. So I kind of disagree with that. But there's also possible that maybe he has yet to unlock explicitly what she means. I don't think he's taken the memory to that level yet. I mean, it started on that level. But yeah, there could be a level above. A fucking starlight giving us impurities. Hey man, just maybe without those impurities, maybe you'd never even be born. All right. So there's that. There's that. Also, I have now changed my mind, and I think the most likely translation is Minister of Godly Might. Maybe. It's possible. The feeling when you realize there will never be a Sylar MCH scene. And there's the rules, mate. Those are the rules. I don't make them. Let us hope, Weird World, allow us to purge those disgusting impurities and get that perfect 50-50. You never know. I mean, it doesn't sound like an easy process, so I don't know if that's going to happen. It might do. I don't know if it's going to happen. How many more 9s will be added until 1.0 comes out long? I don't know, 50? 60? I don't know. A few. Maybe just one. Maybe just one. By the way, when Cole evolves, he became more monster-like. Is that usually prominent in all level 4 evolutions, or did Dole almost monsterify, but didn't in the end, but keeps on the aesthetics? Yeah, it's the latter. When you almost monsterify, usually you get a few more monster aesthetics. We can only hope, but since Cole and Jared will kill the MC next update and steal his girls, I already lost all my hope. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Next patch is probably going to be like mainly an NTR patch, so that's pretty tough. That is pretty tough. Truly a tragedy. Yeah, yeah. I've learned that if Weird World says something is untrue, it definitely is, and if something is true, it isn't. I don't know what you're talking about, Leon. Don't know what you're talking about. That's for the better? No. You just gotta listen to my words, alright? Take everything I say as face value. You'll be better off that way. So Angelina's booby milk is safe for human consumption, right? Yeah, sure. You could even get superpowers off it. Can we get MC and Cole seen? For scientific reasons, of course. Maybe. Maybe. I see what you're saying, Weird World, is that if MC had just the body trait, he'd have had to painstakingly research each transformation he has and how to use them after that too. True. If current MC and Daryl fought Ella at the start of the game, how fucked would they be? Very fucked. Very, very fucked. What the fuck did I get up to? Oh, right, steal these girls. If in theory, most superhumans could reach level 3, if in theory, okay, if they tried their absolute best, does that mean, in theory, most superhumans could reach level 5 if they also used Xanth serum, level 4 and 5? No. Using your serum, if you're not able to, you'd fail the evolution and become a monster. Like, part of the serum is that it's really good and it makes you less likely to fail. But also part of that is, of Xanth's success rate, is that he always chooses people that are ready for the next step. And some people just don't have what it takes. So even with the serum, they just become a monster. I think this is mentioned in the game. Somewhere. Would a full memory MC literally just be a male Sylar? No? Kind of. Kind of. Yeah. I mean, it'd be a little bit different, but kind of. Also, would Cole actually die if he didn't evolve to the 4th? You mean in the fight? Oh yeah, he was fucked. His head would have flown off. How strong would MC be if he had facial hair from the start? It'd probably be at least level 4, I'd say. By this point in the story. Would deserve to be NTR'd. Got too many women in our harem. Even took Jared's GF. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah. He'll take it back next update. He'll take it back next update. But then the others as well. Meanwhile, I'm here waiting for it to be revealed that Sana is casually trolling the MC with her grandchild in the immaterial world. I still crack up at the fact that she's punting kids in there. Yeah, true. That's going to be what happens to Glayquiff's little kid. She's going to be fucking kicked around by Sana like a football. There's a tough world out there for monsters. They don't treat the children the same way that we treat the children. We'll say that. I'd love to stick around, but I have some plans. Take care, man. See ya, Cyber. Have a good time. Does each apostle have a chosen as of current? No. No. But there might be some getting more. Some pulling up some old servants. Yeah. That's possible. There's a mental fact to consider too. This is true. Just because you can use the serum doesn't mean you should. This is true. Wait, Jared is level 4? Yeah. We did add him to the roster that one time. He just couldn't handle it. I don't know what that's specifically referring to. Oh, Jared to the harem, yeah. Yeah, but I'm just interested in if it's possible. Not for everyone, no. Good chance Weird World is trolling. I mean, it's always a chance, but I don't know if I'd say it's a good chance, you know. Weird can't tell a lie, so all of it is true. Yeah, I think Fallout's onto something. Yeah. Could you tell us how linear Fate is in Superhuman? Pretty fucking linear. I mean, not really. I mean, all those dead ends are possible. So, about as linear as all those dead ends imply. So, there you go. You know, that's about it. Will we see apostles fighting against one another? The third and fourth seem to be very against the first. Do they? I mean, maybe they are. But as for your question, I don't know. Maybe. It's possible. For every truth Whittle speaks, he tells 1,000 lies. I don't know about that one, Tom. I think it's probably the other way around. Maybe every 1,000 truths I speak, maybe I'll just one little lie in there, just a little white lie, you know. Have you started thinking, or do you have some sort of idea about what your next game will revolve about? And also, will it be the same universe or be connected? Yes, and if it'll be connected, loosely, kind of like a multiverse thing, but they'll never really interact. But they'll be loosely connected, That's messed up, lol. And I could totally see Sala doing it and then running for a life from a Equip. True. This would happen, probably, possibly. I would like to see the MC evolve through patience and meditation, like what Sala taught him, instead of a near-death experience. I mean, it's possible. I'm not going to say it's impossible. MC will be blasted with the memories of all the dead ends he had by then, though. Oh yeah, could happen. Lifelong, yeah, true. Liam Ramsar, hello, first time chat. Welcome in. Glad to have you. Could you tell us who lies more, Tanis, Ella, or you? Ooh. Probably Tanis or me. Ella's kind of lies of omission, more Ella's thing. Probably me or Tanis. Maybe me. I'm you. What do you do? Streamer, what do you do? I make porn. I make a visual novel called Superhuman, in which I play and do random. Like a, how do we explain Superhuman, guys? How do we? It's like a battle shonen manga type thing, except a game where you make choices about who to kill and what you can do and all that bullshit. Lots of sex, lots of romance, lots of killing, lots of fight scenes, lots of fucking fight scenes. Jesus Christ. Yeah, so yeah, I'm the only developer working on Superhuman, the video game, visual novel. So that is what I do. Look at chat, calm down. Okay. Why is he? Oh, he's doing a lot of messages. He's reading. Yeah, I get that. I get to everyone eventually. I get to everyone eventually. But yeah, that's the gist of Superhuman. That's the gist of it. So yeah, usually, what do I do on stream? Usually I do stuff related to Superhuman. A lot of people have fucking questions about the lore. Who does this or this character do what and this? There's a lot of fucking shit to talk about for the game. So usually for the first half of the stream, I'll just be chatting shit about that, answering various questions, sometimes in a very vague way, sometimes in a very, upfront way, sometimes just lying about shit. So I do that. Then usually I'll watch some videos, like there's new trailers and some shit out. Occasionally I'll play games. I don't play games that much. Sometimes I'll draw on stream because, I'm the fucking artist behind Superhuman. So sometimes I'll draw some of the monsters. I think there's a few videos on my YouTube showing me drawing some shit. I've got like a time lapse of some of the older drawings because I don't know if I have the VODs for those, but I've got a time lapse for them. So I might post those on YouTube. I think for like the croc monster, I've got a time lapse of that motherfucker. So I've been meaning to upload that, but I just haven't got around to it. Yeah, so sometimes I draw on stream. Sometimes I do like trivia games based on my game Superhuman. What the fuck else do I do? Tier lists of various kinds. Yeah, we do all kinds of shit. I'm usually in just chatting because I'm just fucking chatting shit. That's basically what I do. I'm also new. Yeah. You put game dev in chat. If you are, what game do you develop? Oh, Superhuman, as I said. Yes. Who has the highest corruption? What, in the whole fucking game? I don't fucking know. Not counting monsters. Be the highest. Ella's pretty fucking high. Maybe, yeah. Nyx is pretty high. Blackmouth is pretty high. Although, maybe he's a monster. Urine is pretty high. Yeah. More like the first and its descendants are against them. If that cupcake law is anything to go off of. Yeah, it's possible. Something tells me that wasn't the first time the fourth and third jumped authority. It's possible. It's certainly possible. Ella doesn't lie much. She just tells you to fuck off and doesn't tell you anything. True. If you ask her, she will probably tell you to fuck off. Dark gothic urban fantasy shonen visual novel. That's a pretty good summary. That's a pretty decent summary. Can you say bottle of water? Bottle of water. Do I say water weird? Water? I feel like Australians say stuff weird. I don't know if I'm doing it or not though. We await the law drop. I'm getting to it, alright? I'm fucking getting to it. Just give me some time, alright? Takes a bit of effort to, work my way up to, Could you tell us if we'll get more racist cupcakes in the future? Yes. I mean, not necessarily cupcakes, but definitely a lot more racism. For sure. I think the only one missing of the drawing streams was the first one, which was the second stream. What did I draw in the first one? Is that the croc? Because I've got the croc somewhere. But yeah. Just want to say I love your game. It's one of the best I've played in quite some time. Well, thanks, Admiral Tingle. Very kind. Would you ever consider animating the adult scenes? No, I'm too fucking lazy. I thought about doing it with AI, but then I'd have to learn how to do that. And yeah. I could just take 6 scenes I've already done, just because I've seen this new Google AI video maker Apparently, it's pretty fucking good. I don't know how you do it with like adult stuff because I think all the main ones have like heavier filters and shit. But if I could just take scenes I've already drawn and then have the AI animate it, that'd be pretty fucking cool. But I'd have to learn how to do that. I have to get around all the filters and all that bullshit. It is a whole thing. I might even need a new computer because apparently it's really computer intensive. So I'd have to buy a fucking new computer. So yeah, this is just a whole bunch of shit before I get around to that. I'm not going to say it's not going to happen, but I'm not going to fucking do it myself because I'm fucking lazy. Even though originally I went to school for animation. But yeah, I'm too lazy to do it properly. He said it in the past. He can't be fucked. He can't be asked. Well, true. Okay, thanks. Yeah, true. Just want to say I love your game. It's yeah, I appreciate that, Admiral. Thank you. Appreciate that. Very kind. Weirdworld, could you tell us? Well, wait, I already read that. I think the only one missing. I already read that as well. Here we go. Does killing or not killing Jake change anything when interacting with Ewan, since they were both chosens of authority? No, not yet anyway. Might do in the future. But no, currently it does nothing. Because, I don't know, Jake never came out. Actually, I found the VOD. Oh, you found it. How the fuck did you do that? Is Blackmouth aware of Jake in any capacity? He might be. Possible. I don't see a reason why he wouldn't be. Is Truck-kun playable, a playable character in the next game you make? Truck-kun. Old Trucky boy. Maybe. I'm just trying to think of who would fit the category of Truck-kun. I suppose the truck that hit Alice and Michael. And the MC, I suppose. He counts. He would count as Truck-kun. It's a pretty big truck, but I'm pretty sure he got sucked up by Eos. Maybe he got sucked up by Eos into another world. And that other world is the game. My next game. You know. Could happen. This is the second stream. It's still on your Twitch. Oh, it's still on my Twitch. Oh. I must have reserved it. Good. Well, glad that's not lost. Alright. Considering how much heart you put into the lore, the characters and all the other elements, I would say you have more energy than most creators, so please don't call yourself lazy. Yeah, well, when I say lazy, I mean there's shit that I could do that I just can't be fucked doing. That's what I mean by lazy. If we're talking about hours I work, then I do a fuckload of fucking hours. But I'm just saying, I don't like doing like extraneous bullshit. I like just sticking to what I'm doing, which is basically the game. So yeah, I wouldn't say like in that sense I'm lazy, but I am also really fucking lazy when it comes to like doing shit I can't be fucked doing. I've been thinking about getting checked out for ADHD, seeing if Adderall or like Vyvanse or some shit helps me out with that kind of stuff. But yeah, it's something for future me to worry about. I like putting that shit off. Are there going to be any more updates after 1.0? I mean, possibly. You know, who knows? There could be a lot of bugs that need fixing. Also, could we know the name of Nyx's monster? Is it not in the game? I feel like it's in the game. Maybe it's not. You'll find out in the character profile. Alright. Also, I definitely recommend Adderall. Yeah, I've heard it's really good. Especially since I have quite difficulty with attention stuff as well. Meth always helps. Yeah, true. Methamphetamine. I might start on that. Yeah. Might want to add it to the YouTube though, at some point, just in case Twitch decides to delete VODs and highlights after a period of time. This is true. I might want to do that. I'm sure at some point I'll get around to it. I'm sure. Anyway, we've caught up with the chat. We're ready. I've been using weed. Yeah. Well, weed never really did anything. I did try weed, like too much weed one time. And I got in a real like fucked up state. Like I was ready to throw up. But I did get some like inspiration from the weed, unironically. So there's that. But yeah, typically I'm not that big of a fan of weed. But anyway, up to date with the chat. We caught up. We've caught up. Let's see about adding this fucking lore drop. I probably should have done it earlier because now I don't know if people are going to do it fast enough. I might finish stream before the lore drop gets finished. How the fuck do I set this shit up again? Better dashboard. Viewer reward. Power ups, channel points. Channel points sounds about right. Hey, here we go. Lore drop. Might drop a lore. Where the fuck is it? Yeah. Oh, that's what I did. Okay. We'll drop. Right. There we go. Then we start it. Start challenge. Alright. There you go. There's the fucking lore drop challenge. And see if you can I don't know, achieve it. I don't know. I gave it 10 days, so if you want to wait for it next week, you can just add a little bit now, add a little bit next week. You know, there's no rush. You don't necessarily have to drop the lore today. You know. Who's your favorite character in the game? Oh, that's a good question. Who's my favorite fucking character? Alright. MC, maybe? MC? Yeah. Alice and Ella are pretty good too. Michael's pretty fucking cool. Yeah. You know. I'm sure one of them is about right. Green Wolf Monster. Right. Excellent. Now I finally have confirmation that the horn guy is Nyx's monster. Oh, he's not Nyx's monster. Did I say that? I didn't mean to say that. Related though. Or maybe he is. I don't know. Nothing set in stone. Nothing set in stone. I've been using weed. Helps me. Ha. It happened to me once too. Yeah, I got really fucked up. Oh, so Nyx's monster was the Drek? Oh, see, I did say the name. I thought I put the name somewhere. Or was that just a file thing? No, not necessarily. It might be, but not necessarily. Chat, let's start talking about what we should ask for the lore drop. Maybe you should start talking about it. What is the reason Mars is so much bigger than Superhuman world versus our world? I don't know. Is that your lore drop question? There might be a reason. Green Wolf Monster. Hey Woodward, is there a possibility in the future we get the option to freely travel between the different locations / worlds to visit different locations and characters? It's possible. It's possible. I'd say even Likely possible. Or maybe not. I don't know. Maybe. Its name is Drek. It's not its actual name. It's part of its name. Maybe. Unless I changed it. Maybe I changed it. I don't know. No, I'm talking about the horn guy from the portal fight. What wolf are you talking about? I don't know about wolf. Get to it, bitches. Yeah, I don't know if you guys can achieve it. It might be a bit difficult for you. That's the Drek. Mm-hmm. Why are you calling it a wolf? Yeah, why are you calling it a wolf? It's in no way a wolf. I mean, its face is kind of maybe a little bit wolfish. Like werewolfish, kind of. Not really, but kind of. Bruh, I got enough points to participate 4 more times. What does that mean? Wait, can you just like lob a whole bunch of them at one time? I don't know what the max amount of points you can put in. I don't know what the deal about that is. Hey, Weirdworld, is there a possibility in the future we get the option to freely... Wait, did I read this? This is one I've already read. Travel between different locations, worlds to visit location and characters in our free roam trial. Yeah, this is possible. This is possible. Sure, are you that bothered by that detail, lol? Fair. Fair. It's a pretty minor detail. It confused me. Fair. I guess it's not that deep. Where did Drek come from? I can't find it. Script. Ah, I mentioned it in the script, did I? That makes sense. I'll have to have a look. You didn't, lol. You used it in the script instead of the game. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Just like there are S-class versions of monsters of a class monsters, could there also be lower class monsters of a certain monster? Yep, this is a possibility. The max is 2k. I still have over 40. Wait, so only 2k can be chucked on at a time? I didn't know that. You said you have 40. Jesus, I should up the max. Is that a thing I can do? I feel like I've got to give a reason to use these fucking points for something. By the way, was the 2M52 thing fixed? One being the strength eater, and the one from this update. I haven't played. What's the M52 from this update? Probably not, because I didn't know about it. So probably not. Is the M52 like the a bulky motherfucker in the shopping center? Was that the M52? I can't remember. I probably just gave it a random number. That's the explanation. I don't know if I fixed it or not. What are your thoughts on Depixon's retirement? He retired. Damn. Why? Maybe it's old. I don't know. I don't know how old he is. Well, she, I suppose. Damn, that's sad. So he had some good shit. Damn. It's tough to hear. I was wondering why I haven't seen anything from him in a while. I thought he was going to do like a whole like series of episodes of like a bunch of different shit. I thought he had that in the works. But I don't know, maybe something came up. That's a shame. That's a shame. The max amount of channel points one person could contribute was set to 2k. I don't know if you can modify that. I feel like I should modify that. Let's have a look at the fucking dashboard. Can I edit it? I can't. I can't edit it. Yeah, that's tough. That's tough. Extend. What if I press this? Why can't you? Why can you not edit fucking? Maybe I should just add like a lore drop reward, like just for regular watchers, like just not a community one, just a really expensive one that one person can save up for if they watch enough time. Maybe I should add something like that, so they can save their fucking points for some like big shit. Make it. Right, let's add a custom rule. Because that motherfucker said he had like 40k. That's a lot. Let's add a lore drop. I don't know what the fuck any of this means. Uh, questions will be asked in the chat. I don't know what I should make this description should be, because I'm not going to let the single person ask their lore question, because I don't want to commit myself to any fucking question that someone asks. I want to have like a wide option to choose from. So so that's why I like throwing it out to the chat. So I have to work that into the description at some point. There you go. Okay. There we go. There we go. Weird, give us more monster waifus. I'm sure more will show up at some point. We need more MILF waifus. Widows and aunts or gilfs. I don't know about that one. What is lore drop and where is this? Oh, it's a fucking Twitch reward. I don't know how to do it on YouTube. I don't know if YouTube has like the functionality for this kind of shit. Level 1 Jared versus Indra? Maybe Indra. Maybe. I'm back. What lore was dropped? It hasn't dropped yet. But don't worry, YouTube guys. Once the lore drop happens, everyone gets to ask a question. You YouTube people get to ask your questions, and I'll just pick one from the whole accumulation. You know? Get what I'm saying? Keep looking. I didn't find it myself. Keep looking for what? Well, I'll give it a deeper look later. I don't look at the script at all. That's what others do. I'm a points goblin. Yes, yes. The monster MC found. I don't know if I made it too expensive. I might have made it. I don't know. I don't know how much points people have. I have no idea. So I don't know if I made it too expensive or not. But there it is. I know MC is a shapeshifter, so I know weapons are meaningless. However, would it be possible for the MC to maybe get a subservient monster, for example, like the X-Syringe? It's possible. I'm not going to say it's impossible. Hey, Weird, may we get a power to corrupt the characters to our likings? I'd really like to corrupt Emily or some other new female character introduced in the future. What do you mean by corrupt, Teddy? What exactly do you mean by that? I got 0 points. That's tough. I also got 0. You're just a big fucking liar, aren't you, Paulcast? That's what you are, aren't you? First time chat. I usually watch on YouTube, but I still have like 2k though. Oh, that's alright. That's pretty good. Goddamn. A 0 in front of the 4. Yes. That's a lie. It is a lie. I still only got 1k lol, mostly because I don't watch on Twitch. Just have the chat open. Oh, interesting. You don't get points unless you're actively watching the stream. Really? Like, so if you have it in, like, open in, like, another tab, you don't get fucking points? That's fucking rip. What a rip-off. Goddamn. I have 19k and just contributed. Yeah, I probably should have added the option to to spend more points, but just didn't get around to it. I mean, well, that's not the reason. I didn't see it. I didn't see the option. I gave all my points now. I'm giving every point I get. How much points do you have, Tom? Hey, 50% already? Yeah, I don't know if you're going to make it to stream, Nas. I don't know how much longer I'm going to be streaming. I'm going to be honest. My throat's already getting sore. It's already getting sore. I don't know if you're going to make it to the stream. Also, do any of the other hero captains, besides Bernie and Lucius, have children? Have any children? Maybe. But they're the main ones. What would you guys think about using the lore drop to ask what a more ideal composition for the eye would be? And would an ideal vessel look like? What would an ideal vessel look like? It's going to be a boring answer, but you can ask. I will ask the very important question of if Emily will become the MC's superhuman waifu. Now that'd be an interesting question, right? The lore drop poll is on Twitch, and you contribute with Twitch points. I say, yeah. Widward being a cheapskate set us to 50k points, knowing there aren't many of us to contribute, as is. Yeah, I didn't really think it through, to be honest. I just put it up from last time because some cunt said he had 40k. So I didn't realize there was like a cap on how much you could donate. Yeah, I didn't really think it through, to be honest. But yeah, it's up now. There's no taking it down. Oh, well, there is taking it down, but then you'd have wasted all your points. Yeah, I don't know how to edit it. I don't think you can edit it. I don't think that's a thing. We're all broke, pal. We're also broke. YouTube viewers, if you all got any Twitch points, we need all those points we can get. We're all broke, pal. Twitch points can be earned just by views as well, or just being there. Is that how it is? Is there a girl that the MC can actually have a kid with? And is it Ella? Maybe. I mean, it's possible. Weirdworld, what funny side shenanigans, like MC shitting on the teacher's desk, is your favourite? I don't know. You'd have to listen. I can't remember. The MC does weird shit, but it's usually not as like action oriented as that. Usually he's just fucking around in dialogue. That's the main thing he does. So yeah, you'd have to list a bunch for me to remember. Woodward, at least have the decency to give us a lore drop, seeing how we are all pooling in what we got. I don't know, man. You haven't achieved the goal. You're only at 28k. What was the? It's 50k, right? So I guess you're over halfway. So that counts for something. Right? Sounds like a good question to waste the lore drop. I think we only get 10 points every 5 minutes or so. 10 points every 5 minutes. That's not a lot. That's less than I thought. If I'm not mistaken, the amount of people can't be increased. The amount of points can't be increased. It can't be increased. Really? You can't give more than 2k? What are people going to spend all their fucking fucking points on then? Jesus. What about asking what Emily is compatible with? You could ask that if you wanted. YouTube people just benefiting from our hard work. Truly lazy bastard. I don't know about that. No, I donated too. Trust. Maybe. Is the personality of your next main character going to be distinct from Superhuman one? I hope so. Yeah, maybe. There's different like flares and shit I can work in. Yeah, make the character like a little bit more unique. Well, yeah, unique from the MC, the current MC. But I typically don't like giving too much personality to a main character because, it's a self-insert and all that. But in that limited sense, there might be a bit of variation. I'm not a fan of Twitch's layout, otherwise I would help out. Can I just have it open on another tab? I have no idea, mate. To be honest, I have no idea. Sure, yeah. H3 says sure, so. Pretty sure if you mute Twitch, you can have both playing. You just need to keep it open and get the points drops from time to time. Is that how it works? Hello, I'm a little late. Welcome in, Calabas. Good to have you. The position is already taken up by Alice. Why only one when we can have 2 or 3 or 4 or 5? That's a good question. We need 25 people to give max donations. That's a lot of people. That's a lot to ask, Tom. I don't know if that's gonna be possible. This might be one of the circumstances where a law drop just never gets fulfilled. It's tough. Woodward, if the answer for what a more ideal composition would be for the eye would be boring, could you answer it without using law drop? No. You've already put it in position. it's already out. It's already out. Damn it all. We need 11 more max donations. What are they? 2. Yeah. We get that, and it's complete. Why did you make it 50k? I don't know. Some cunt said he has 40k, so I assumed he'd just dump 40k, and then no one else would be able to contribute. So yeah, I wanted to give it at least a little bit, But yeah, that's because he hates us, obviously. Yeah, I didn't really think it through, to be honest. I didn't really think it through. I was referring to the amount of points we get over time can be increased. Oh, I assume. Since some channels give you 50 points every so often in the stream. Because he's heartless, fast. Sorry, mate. Also, one of my more favorite aspects of the MC is how he is much like Goku in how his intelligence is pretty low, but his battle IQ is insanely high. That could be a thing. Everyone also gets default 300 points from the beginning. Oh, there you go. Yeah. Anyway, I don't know if I have too much more to talk about. I think this might be a time to wrap it up before we even get the law drop. You should make it so donations aren't capped at 2k. Yeah, that's what I thought. And the person who donates the most gets to ask the question. And I'm not going to have one person ask a question. That's I don't like limiting my pool. I like to have a broad pool that I can just pick from. So then I don't have to give shit away, or too much shit anyway. But yeah, I should have uncapped it, but I think it's too late now that I've already set the thing. I don't think there's a way to undo it, I'm afraid. How long have you been a superhuman? 10 years, something like that. Weird World Law Drop, you have a waifu? Do I have a waifu? I don't know. There's a lot of characters I like. Oh, now it's probably up to Emily. All the main girls I'm a fan of in their own way. It just depends. Depends on what I'm thinking about. Donators should also get a bonus. I don't know what the bonus would be though. Pretty sure MC is pretty above average intelligence. Maybe. Woodward Law Drop. Wait, I already read that. He's not as dumb as Goku though. Is Goku dumb? I guess in Super he's kind of retarded. In DBZ I never got the well, yeah, it was pretty stupid in DBZ. But yeah, he wasn't that bad. I feel like they made him stupider in Super. Woodward, you can have all 10 of my points. Thanks, mate. Appreciate that. Humans and other animals evolved to understand eye contact as a threat/challenge. Thus, superhumans/monsters' eyes shining when their power flares makes sense. True, that does make sense. You make a good point, Hintaurus. You make a good point. Not as dumb as Goku, but same like trope. I get what you mean, Tom. I get what you mean. We do. I never noticed, but then again, I haven't had Twitch open for a stream in a long time. I don't know. I'm gonna be honest. I have no fucking clue. His normal intelligence is pretty good, but he's also fucking dumbass. Yeah, some people just act like a dumb fuck just because it's funny. That's just how it goes. Weird World waifu is Shopkeep, and that's it. Little Shopkeep. He does have a female form, so maybe I'll show that one day. To be fair, the average person is pretty dumb. Oh yeah, depends on what you mean. The average person is also pretty smart, depending on what you mean. But, you know. True that. Reminds me when MC got in the machine in the sea human place and I asked him if he was dumb lol. Sure, that was a good fucking scene. That was a good fucking scene. I like that. Female Shopkeep. Humans also evolved being used to wear clothes, thus superhuman powers have interactions with their clothing they wear makes sense as well. Is that true? I mean, we did evolve to wear clothes, that is true. Shopkeep has a female form? Oh yeah, a very female form. Very, very female. Still waiting for the negative corruption repercussions. Oh, you don't get to hug your mum, didn't you know? Or Amber. Accidental law drop. Yeah, true. There isn't going to be any for corruption. Oh, there might be. Might be. I'm not going to say there definitely will be, because it's possible. Anyway, yeah, I think I'm about done with all that. Yeah. Is Shopkeep in your next game? I don't know, maybe. I suppose we can watch a couple of videos. I don't know if I want to watch a whole lot of videos. There's a few trailers I'll give a watch because they're nice and short. But other than that, I don't have a whole lot to fucking talk about. It's already been 2.5 hours. My throat's getting fucking sore. Did you say you were going to change it, lol? Change what? For the 1.0 update. Oh, for the not being able to hug your mum? Yeah, I did say something about that, didn't I? Yeah, maybe. There will be things. Maybe. Maybe. Yeah, corruption is still something I'm thinking about. Because the way I want to have it is, I want there to be benefits to corruption, and I want there to be negatives. Benefits to being pure, which is kind of a negative, because, you know, if one's a benefit, then the other's getting a negative, you know. So the benefits to corruption are pretty obvious right now. You get the extra law in the dead ends of, you know, fighting Deus, Bernhardt. I don't know if Bernhardt's actually a corruption locked or not. But, you know, there's extra law benefits to corruption. You can kill people. You get the option to kill people at various points in the game. But then I feel like I should also give a benefit to the pure, and I haven't really decided on what the benefit will be. What do the pure deserve? Because I know there's some hardcore pure no corruption runs where they're trying to get negative corruption, and I have to give them some sort of reward for their efforts. Yeah. But you know, we'll see. Give us lore drop, Weird World. You promised from last stream as well. I did promise. Any update on the status window? Oh, it's just close to 1.0. If I do it, I'll do it. If I don't, I won't. You know, it's just something I'm deciding. There's nothing really new to say about it. Favorite streamer? I don't really watch streams, to be honest. I watch streamers who do YouTube videos. And I watch their YouTube videos. I don't really watch their streams though. Who would be my favorite? You'd have to list some streamers. I don't know if I don't know if I can think of any off the top of my head. This guy's Toast, Chinaman, a fellow Chinaman. He's pretty fucking funny. And his whole friend group with like Lily Pichu and stuff, they're pretty fucking funny. So I don't really watch their streams, but I've seen their YouTube videos and I appreciate that. So yeah, maybe either Lily Pichu or Disguised Toast, one of those two. I don't know if that's the actual answer. It's just what comes to the top of my head. Deltarune tomorrow. What the fuck is Deltarune? Is that a game? It sounds like a game. It feels familiar. I don't know what it is though. We deserve to get the law drop. Do you though? Do you deserve it? This is tyranny. He's not. Bernhardt's power is locked. What does that mean? Plus the choices? I'm not sure what you mean. Oh, Bernhardt is power locked. Ah, power locked. Power locked. Right. So he's not corruption locked. Okay. Yeah. No, that makes sense. Plus the choices. Yeah, obviously the choices. 525. What does that mean? Isn't Toast Korean? No, I'm pretty sure he's Chinese. I'm pretty sure he speaks Chinese. I'm almost certain I've heard him speak Chinese. You are my favorite. I think Lily Pichu is Korean. You are my favorite streamer. Don't break my dreams, please. Yeah, sorry, mate. I don't know about that. What is this? A little sword cunt here? TWP Sith. Oh, Sith. Yeah, okay. What part of China are your parents from? Hong Kong. Yeah. So I guess kind of not China. Is Hong Kong separated from China still? Well, we all just call it China. I'm Shanghai. Oh. Yeah, yeah, we will just call it China. But my family speaks Cantonese, so. Well, and Mandarin, but like primarily Cantonese. My mum doesn't speak Mandarin, but my grandma does. 525 is the power required for the scene, or was it 515? I don't know. We already got a law drop, and Jared is level 4. True, see, mini one gets it. Mini ones gets it. God damn. Yeah. There is an item that lowers corruption. This is true. Haven't you also built up corruption as something that gains more power in the long run? Maybe. It's possible. With all that stuff Nick said and the way the game presented it before too, yeah, it's possible. I don't know if it's going to happen. Asman? For favorite streamer? Yeah, Asman's alright. I haven't watched a lot of his stuff recently because I'm not like into all the politics. But yeah, he's pretty fucking funny. Sure. Corruption seems to also be a requirement for the eye to fuse with the MC, like he did during the third evolution. Maybe. This is possible. Wait, Widward, do you speak other languages other than English? No. I only speak English. Being pure could give the I remain me type thing when doing memory shenanigans, since corruption seems to be the we are one type of thing. Yeah. It depends what you mean. It depends what you mean. Yeah, I want something a little bit more tangible, like, because that's kind of an ending type thing. Something more tangible in like the immediate gameplay features. Something I have to think about. Well, not for much longer. Hong Kong has gone downhill ever since the crackdown. So Hong Kong is part of China, is that right? Deltarune is a game made by Toby Fox after his hit game Undertale. Oh. Okay. Old Toby back at it. Nice. Did it just come out? Fuck Asman. He went full on the Trump train. I mean, that doesn't really bother me. I don't really care. It's just that politics don't super interest me, that's all. Although, that said, Trump did tariff fucking Australia, didn't he? Bastard. But yeah, if he wants to be, all on the Trump train, then doesn't really do anything for me one way or another. Other than, me not being super interested in the content. I think something worth considering for the corruption and pure reward is that corruption has a cost to get. For higher corruption, you have to kill characters like Jake and Danica that many wouldn't kill without the promise of greater reward. Yeah, I've thought about like forcing a kill, forcing a few kills. Yeah, I've thought about that, but yeah, for the main kills, I don't think they should be forced. But for like relatively side characters, like there might come times where you're not able to help yourself, and you just slaughter someone for no real reason. It could happen. We'll see. He always was a retard. Better skill growth if you're pure, versus better power growth if you're corrupted. Yeah, nah, I don't want to lock it because there's no real logical reason why you couldn't be just as skilled when you're corrupted. Just as skilled when you're corrupted. I don't want to. I mean, it kind of is if you focus more on power. But yeah, I don't really want to lock it behind that. Well, maybe. I'll think about it. All right, I'm heading out now. Thanks many once. I'll see you next time. See you next time. Donate your blood before you go so we can curse this tyrant. I'll kill Jake even if it came with massive penalties. Yeah. He's not a cute girl. He doesn't get the pass. True. Wish we had the power to gender bend him. Yeah. Just don't have the strength, mate. Just don't have the strength. Hey, Weird World. Why are there so many unlisted songs you still haven't added to the Excel soundtrack list? I really love your game's music, but there's still a few missing. The answer is probably because I made them using fucking Suno. The ones that I make with Suno, I don't bother listing. Because for one, they don't really have titles, and for two, who the fuck am I going to credit them to? It's just me. So, yeah, that's the answer. That is the answer. I just watched your boob tier list and respect you even more now that I know you put Emily in TTT. Did I? I can't remember. It sounds like something I would do. Speaking of kills, there's no logical reason for sparing Danica. The MC even breaks the fourth wall to say so. I mean, there's titties. I mean, that's a logical reason, right? Well, that's I see. Yeah. There hasn't been a check for a while. Gameplay question. Do affection points actually do anything? At this point in the game, depends on the character. I want to add more so that just changes to dialogue and such. I'll probably do that in 1.0. But Tiffany's probably her checks probably matter quite a bit, and Danica's maybe, and a few others. But a lot of the main heroines are already fully romanced, so the points don't really serve much purpose. I think you need a certain amount of points to have romance Amber, though. I think you need a certain amount. Imagine dominating female Jake with all the rage for what he did. It's against Patreon CLS, mate. Just ain't anything that can happen. Gameplay question. Do you affection points actually... Wait, do I do that? Well, you just repeat the same question. Yeah, the answer is yeah, a little bit. I thought Charlie is MC's sister in my first run. I saw a lot of people with that theory. I think because of the blue hair. But yeah, it's not a thing. I mean, maybe it's a thing, but it's not a thing. My poor Danica. Tits and potential harem members is all MC needs. Sadly, we won't turn her into our waifu. I let her live because titty and the dream for Danica waifu. Maybe she'll be a waifu. Not like a main one, but maybe. Would you upload your songs on YouTube or even Spotify? Maybe. I don't see why not. But there's going to be so many. I don't know if I want to upload fucking all of them. Wait a minute. I just saw the boob tier list. Where is your avatar? It looks so cool, man. Also, the voice seems so different now compared to back then. I don't know. I think it's my mic settings. I don't know how to work the mic. I don't know how that works. When when I test the Yetis, because I got a fucking blue Yeti. When I tested its like internal software, it sounds very different to how it sounds in OBS. I don't know why. Don't know why. With no filters or anything, it just sounds very different. And I think it sounds better in the Yeti software. I don't know what happened. Where's your avatar? I've got it somewhere. I'll probably use it when I'm like fucking sick or like dying or some shit. But yeah. You need a certain amount for Nico too. Yeah, true. Nico's you need a certain amount. Nico's will be pretty important. I don't understand how MC has the power of 3 and 4, and if it's because they are pairs, then why does no one else have similar powers as traits? Who says they don't? It's just that some people have like mainly one or the other, but who says they don't? I really hope to see more racism in the game. Yeah, true. But like humans against superhumans or different apostle lines against each other, that might be a thing. It's explained in the game. It is explained in the game. This is true. MC after killing Clover and Demi. Bed. I don't know what bed means. Because MC is unique and compatible with both apostle twins, he inherited both traits from a single apostle. True. This is the correct answer. But the correct answer is also who says there isn't. 55% guys were better than this. Nah, just give it up, man. Just give it up. I have a great idea. Use the avatar when you finally cave and decide to give us a lore drop. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, I'll think about it. Anyway, let's watch these fucking videos and then we're gonna get the fuck out of here. My voice fucking hurts. I'm fucking tired. I've got to eat some shit. Fucking breakfast time. Right? I don't eat breakfast. I had a fucking up and go. Which I'm gonna get a fucking up and go right now. Actually, get another one. Actually, I've got a muesli bar. Muesli bar will do the job. Next stream, probably. I would donate more, but it won't let me. We got bamboozled, boys. We didn't get the promised lore drop. Yeah. Yeah. Actually, do I want to just give it out? Since I didn't actually mean to do that 2,000 score point. Alright, you can get a small lore drop, alright? You ask your questions. We'll watch some videos and you guys ask your questions while I watch the video. And then we'll give you the fucking lore drop. Alright? A small one. Alright? And then next week we'll readjust the lore drop points. Right? That's how we'll do it. Oh well, I also need to get going. Bye guys. See you MW. Thanks for dropping in. Alright? It'd be funny if you actually missed the lore drop. It's been close to 3 hours, so that's fair lol. Oh yeah, it has been. Yeah. What do we ask, boys? Don't be nice to us, weirdo. True. True. 2K? You set it to fucking 50K. Yeah. Yeah. I didn't know that points were limited. I didn't think that was a thing. Why not bring the avatar back sometimes as well? It can be like an alter ego. Yeah, I've been thinking about doing it. I can't be stuffed because it's a pain in the ass to set up. But yeah, I probably will do it. I will do so. Would you upload your song? Wait, I already read that. Henry has truth fantasy. Does he? Maybe. A great idea. Use the avatar when you finally cave and decide to give us lore drop. Yes, you do. I don't know if I do or not. Now, I might as well wait till next stream since most people have left already. Did they leave? There's still a bunch of people on Twitch. How's YouTube doing? 20 people on YouTube? Doing right. I'll watch the VOD or check the Discord for lore drop. Yeah, fair. Give it. What did the head cultist get for his chosen bonus? Yeah, how much does he pay? Alright, ask your lore drops. I'm gonna watch video and we'll give you like a small one. Just as like a small one. And then next week we'll come back and I'll readjust the shit, alright? Ask your fucking question. Let's watch some shit. Alright. What videos I got loaded up? I got a couple. A few minutes. Jesus fucking Christ.
This is the first time.
I've always liked the Addams Family. Ever since I was kids. This was actually my mother's favorite show. I think. Like my mother watched like the old season. And this was one of her favorite shows. And so she kind of like passed that on to me. I liked the movie. The movie was cool. And I've even watched some of the old like black and white shit as well. Always very entertaining. It's always funny to see like the old comedy. The Wednesday series. What did I think of the Wednesday series? Oh, I didn't even talk about Clair fucking Obscur. Fucking hell. Shit. Yeah. Anyway, I'll think about it. Wednesday. What did I think about the original series? I thought the original series was alright. Wednesday was a little bit less like brutal than I thought she'd be. I wasn't a fan of like the romance, to be honest. Like Wednesday getting romanced and all that shit was kind of weird to see. I mean, it's fine. It doesn't like super bother me or anything. But just kind of like, yeah. Yeah, and I expected her to be like more evil. Like she's kind of like kind of a good guy. I understand why they made her kind of like an anti-hero kind of thing. But she's kind of like a little bit more emotional than I thought she'd be. So I'd like to see it like actually torturing people. Well, actually, there was a scene with torture, like proper torture there, like hanging them up and like chains and shit.
We've ever willingly returned to a school. How does it feel?
Oh,
like returning to
Catherine Zeta-Jones, still fucking hot as shit. She looks so fucking good as Morticia. Goddamn, love. When Zorro came out, I don't know if I watched it on TV. I didn't watch it in the cinema, so I don't know when it actually. When I first saw Zorro, hottest fucking chick I'd ever seen. I had a huge fucking crush on Catherine Zeta-Jones back in the day. Still looks fucking hot. And this cunt, that made him so like such a pussy. In the original shows, he was like a fucking, he was a savage. I don't like that they made him a fucking pussy. Yeah, that annoyed me. I didn't like that. Yeah, because this guy was like, he's like just the male version of Wednesday. He likes torturing shit, and sometimes he likes having her torture him. But it's not like in a pussy way. He just doesn't give a shit. Like he actually enjoys it. He enjoys the torture.
the scene of the crime. I already know where the bodies are buried.
Wednesday Addams, it is an honor to meet the savior of Nevermore.
Can I get your autograph? I only signed my name in blood. I would expect nothing less. I never said it was my own blood.
We need to set bear traps out here.
Howdy, Ruby. We're
Very
gonna have so
magical,
much
this show
fun.
as well. Kind of reminded me of Harry Potter.
More fun goes to die.
I know what those tears mean. What did you see?
Enid dies and it's all my fault. I died
Sorry?
because of you!
I will not let history repeat itself.
See, the original Wednesday wouldn't give a fuck about that.
Secrets are the bedrock of the Addams family. The sooner I get answers,
Oh, maybe she would.
the sooner I can save Enid. Or die trying.
Women like us, we forge our own path. Dig our own grave.
What the hell happened?
Oh, that counts back in the
Wednesday
show?
happened. Wednesday Addams is here. It's Addams with 2 Ds. Like padded room.
That's it, right? Not like super impressed. But yeah, I liked the first season well enough. I just expected it to be a little bit darker, that's all. Right. We got some questions. We got some questions. Make a Catherine Zeta-Jones cameo in Superhuman. True. Right. Do I want to watch the other videos first, or should I just answer the fucking law drop? I already asked mine earlier and you answered it. Yeah, fair enough. If we can ask for what Emily is compatible with, I think we should go for that one. Maybe. Okay. If not, then I vote for what the ideal composition for the vessel for the eye is. Okay. I thought some hypno was in play with that obsession. Why is Christy so obsessed with Ella? Emily seems a bit more nonchalant. I used to watch it with my mum and grandma as a kid too. Yeah, true. What monster is Shadow? Emily's dog compatible with? Ooh, that's a good one. I thought something similar, because even Emily gets bothered seeing the obsession sometimes. She does. She does. Law drop for the end of the stream. Law drop question. Is there a power in play for Christy's obsession with Ella? Couldn't the MC just heal Shadow? If it's a normal injury, MC should be able to heal it. What kind of injury are you fucking talking about, Tom? Pretty sure I answered this last stream. But, like, the MC's way of healing is basically just sealing the wound. Like, just putting a bunch of flesh over the wound. That's how he heals. It doesn't do anything more complicated than that. I think the answer is just their whole past. Christy did trauma bond with Ella in a way. Maybe. He said last stream he can't heal diseases. I did say something like that, didn't I? We already asked with all that. MC doesn't know what is wrong and is too small scale and complex to do anything for the MC to do anything. Dying from cringe, true. I mean, MC should be able to just change Shadow back to his memory of her, which is healthy. Yeah, but the moment he touches her, his memory gets updated to what her new status is. Is it possible for the apostles to have a combined person, i.e. MC being chosen of both third and fourth, or is it the only, is it one only? What's this one? Let me think this question through. Is it possible for the apostles to have a combined person? What exactly do you mean by that? Oh, a chosen of both, like chosen for both apostles. Is that what you mean, Arctus? Is that possible? Or is it one only? Okay. We will answer that too. MC's old memories are overwritten by new ones if he touches. Okay. Surely the MC with his current memory abilities could do it. No. I mean, he could save memories of her head, but not of her like DNA and structure. Just got to go with the plot disease. It's better for your health. True. Just don't think about it. That's the real answer. Just don't think about it. Watching more weird. Wait, do you need more time for questions? I feel like we've got a few already. I guess I can give you more time. I can watch another fucking trailer. What was Charlie doing with her taboo on MC? Will it have a significant meaning? Interesting. That's a good question. If Ewan is the chosen of authority, then how can he shapeshift? I suppose I could answer that. The theory is Ewan is controlled by Blackmouth. That's a decent theory. Blackmouth is the chosen of authority. Ewan is just some guy he is controlling. Maybe. Which paired with Cupcake Law makes sense. Doesn't now? Since urine seems to be body and power. Maybe. And those of the first like to mess with the third and fourth borns. Combined chosen. A combined chosen. What if Shadow has a power similar to Yoriichi Shihoan from Bleach? And if she decides to polymorph back and turns into a fox girl with the body of a human, but with ears and 9 tails, is there a chance? Is there a chance? I mean, there's a chance for anything. I wouldn't say it's particularly likely, though. What the fuck is this question? True. What the fuck is that question? How far would Mia go in the superhuman world if she became one? I suppose I could answer that. My law drop question is yes or no on if we'll see another apostle twin trait inheritor besides the MC. Another twin trait inheritor besides the MC. That is a question. That is indeed a question I could answer. My law question was a monster hunting for spawns thing, so I'm out of questions in that regard. Yeah, fair enough. I wanted to ask, would chat bang her? But I don't know, my brain shorted out. You plucked it from Weird World streams? True. I swear we better not fucking put what Shadow is compatible with over what Emily is compatible with. Can MC change Oscar's appearance back to normal? He's a superhuman. Well, he's dead. Fine. Could he change the corpse? He could. Slowly, like if he had a photo, like kind of like try and match it up, he could do that. Because since he doesn't have to worry about like fucking him up because he's already dead. So, and that's a possible thing. I don't mind saying that. Human shadow morph could be kinda. I don't know about that. I don't know about that one, mate. Alright, I'll give you one more video for you to ask your questions. If no one has any new questions, we'll answer one of these. Alright? It's just gonna be a small law drop, right? Since I'm giving it to you kind of free. And then next week we'll do a proper one with the points properly adjusted. Alright. Kaiju number 8, season 2. Wait, did this come out a while ago? Oh no, this is pretty recent. I haven't seen this. Twin Tower check, that's fine. The old power of friendship. The opening for this show was so fucking good in the first season. Yeah, I said right. There's a lot of power of friendship right there. So, you know, not the most exciting, but you know. First season was good, so I'll trust in it. Alright. Where do we get up to? Why doesn't Angelina pump out milk endlessly and buff everyone in here? Who says she doesn't? She runs out. Charlie wanted to bring him back to life using Nyx's powers. She did want to do that. Sure. She gave MC a huge boost. Doesn't he just come back every day and chug milk? Well, it'll lose effectiveness eventually. Like every spawn. Some superhumans have super lactose intolerance. True. If they don't want to be fighting all day, this is the real reason. Maybe it's only super effective once per ever. Maybe. We spent 28k. That isn't at all free? Yeah, it's kind of free. I'm kind of glad you just giving it to you. I can't remember if we've ever had one this expensive. Well, last time it was 33k. So really, you haven't even achieved that, right? But what if Emily is compatible with Shadow's powers and will become someone with complete control over Shadows? Do you know Gigok? He made his own anime. Really? How? Did he write a manga first and translate it, or was he just doing like fresh off the bat? There's no way he could have afforded his own whole anime thing. It's a lot of people you got to pay. Look it up. This is the lore drop question, by the way, since I'm addressing it. I made my own anime. Okay. I assume he means like just a one-off episode. The art style looks good. We'll save this up. Yeah. How much I want Berserk to get a new anime adaptation? Yeah, it would be good to have like a proper Berserk adaptation. I'm still... We've had like the Golden Arc like 1,000 times. Well, I want to get to like fucking... You know, the fucking giant motherfucker... What the fuck's his name? Like Emperor Ganishka. That's it. I want to get to that gun. It was so fucking cool. That whole battle scene. That was so fucking cool. You mean Shadow powers as a dog or the darkness trait? Second season is going to be a tragedy. Sorry for the spoilers. It's not a shonen. Good. That's what I like. I could not get into Kaiju no Bait. It was alright. It was right. It wasn't like my favorite thing, but I thought it was decent. Animation was really good. Action is kind of sparse, but in the places there was action, it was really good. Concept is alright. Characters are alright. I wasn't a big fan of the characters. They're not bad. It's just they didn't really hook me in. But yeah, overall, it was good enough for me to want to watch the second season and to follow it through. Is Demi still level 1? Oh, that's a question I could answer. Trait and imagine it's also why Shadow sticks with her, but Emily didn't know. That's because you're an isekai slop enjoyer. I hate isekai actually, lol. No, I think he's just saying shit. Look it up on YouTube. It's not a full anime, just a 30-minute pilot. Okay, that's what I thought. Does Danica like getting slapped in the ass? Now that is an amazing lore question about my queen. True. Only high schoolers with black hair for such a distinguished gentleman like you. I don't know what the fuck that means. Pilot aka announcement with infinite future possibilities. Nice. I'm all into seinen series. Me too. And Shanxia. Is Shanxia like the cultivation kind of shit? So murder hobos and depressed dudes? True. Demi is level 5. True. No, solo leveling is ass. Pretty sure I said that to Weirdlord. So solo tard. Okay, I get it. Yeah, okay. Yeah, you did mention that, Draco. You did mention that. Alright, let's choose a question. I did have one in mind. Just a small one. And I think it was... Actually, I'll just read it. Just read it. Right. Is it possible for the Apostles to have a combined person, i.e. MC, being both chosen of both third and fourth, or is it one only? The answer is yes. It is possible to have a chosen from both Apostles. They don't like doing it, no. But they can do it. And there may be some exceptions in which they would want to do it. But normally they don't. They don't want to. They prefer not to. But they can. They prefer not to. So yeah, that's the answer to that. Just a little smidge of lore drop. And yeah. There you go. Michael is very similar to Guts now that I'm thinking about it. I mean in kind of, in that he likes to fight, but in the whole backstory and something, I think they're pretty different characters. That wholly depends on if you like Vagabond or not. I haven't seen Vagabond. Now that you mention it, Gus will probably love to have a drink with Michael. Maybe. Kaijin number 8 being mid to me shouldn't affect your enjoyment, to be frank. I don't know why it would. This feels like a pretty significant drop. Does it now? Maybe. Maybe. You can talk about it amongst yourselves. Figure out what it means for yourself. Lore question. Is there a monster that comes with its own theme song in the universe? Maybe. Maybe. To be honest, I didn't watch the anime yet myself. I strictly a manga reader for a few years. Can a spawn have the powers of two monsters? Like having the powers of the first and second? I mean, isn't that the whole MC? Isn't that what that is? Actually, really good lore drop. Yeah. Not lore question, but is MC inspired by Alex Mercer? The powers of Prototype are, generally speaking, sort of an inspiration for Superhuman. Not specifically the character of Alex Mercer, though. Is Ella on the same power level of other Chosen? Who knows? She could be much stronger. Or she could be weaker. I read the manga and thought it was meh. It was my thing. Yeah, fair enough. I didn't read the manga. Anyway, made my own anime. 3 minutes long. It's not too bad. Let's hear it. You look sad about it.
Has there ever been a line you wrote in one of your videos that ended up really sticking with you?
I mean, that is a tough question. I don't even know where to begin with that. I've written so many lines about so many different shows, so many different anime that I don't even remember every opinion that I've had. But if I had to pick one, there is one that still stands out to me.
I have a fuckload of lines I don't remember.
It was a line I wrote when I was talking about Porter Robinson's Shelter. And I remember this line vividly because it was at a time when I had just quit my job to pursue this YouTube thing full time, writing about anime, and I was nervous as hell. So I was in my bedroom, which at the time happened to also be my office, writing about this one guy who had gone out to Japan and collabed with this Japanese animation studio to make an anime music video. And I thought that was cool as hell. And I remember writing this line. It went at something along the lines of, this man has shown that you can live the weeb dream. You can go out and make your own anime. All you need is fame, a shit ton of cash, an international music producer, backing from some anime studios and companies, and a great vision with a burning passion.
Right.
Easy. Right?
So he has all that? I bet he's fucking rich. Oh, is that his last name? Medi Puntaba. I think it's Thai, right? Geeks and Daisy.
I hear the song guiding my way as I wander. Voice on the wind.
Doesn't look like a shonen.
Echoes and sings, calling me forward where I belong.
行ってきます。
お願いします.
No, it's actually voiced in Japanese. Interesting. What? Kageos? Damn. Damn, he's got some big dog on this shit. Alright. Made in a bitch. Jesus, he's got some fucking... Oh, damn. She's just in the fucking office? Yeah. There's a lot of environments to fit into one episode.
Life holds stories in moonlight and rain. Each a reminder that love remains.
Feels like he's going for like a Ghibli type story.
Now I'm home.
Fine. Don't know what the rest of that meant. But okay. Yeah, it feels like very like Ghibli type story. The boundary of adulthood. Oh, okay. That's what that means. Okay. Doesn't really seem like my type of anime, I'm gonna be honest. I like fucking anime with a lot of killing, to be fair. But yeah, no, good on him. He's got a lot of big dogs on it, so it's probably gonna be pretty good. If I had to guess, I had to assume. It's probably gonna be pretty good. Yeah, making your own anime, that's probably like the dream for a lot of people. For me personally, I think what I do is kind of like the dream. I'm just making my own story. It's not anime, but you know, it's good enough. It's good enough. So, well, but yeah, good on him. Well done. Not law question, but is MC inspired? Oh, I remember that. Nix's mark on MC disappeared. Did his body absorb it, or did maybe his memory? Oh, it just faded over time since he didn't use it. So it just kind of like, you know, it's gone. You know. You never seen Shelter by Porter Robinson? Watch it now. Is it good? What is it? Is it like a long fucking thing? Like how long am I going to be here? All right. How long am I going to fucking be here? I miss a series like a Psychopaths. Yeah, Psychopaths was sick. Parasites and Tokyo Ghoul. These are some sick ass fucking shows. Yeah, we don't get stories like that anymore. It's true. It's true. Like some proper brutal, like kind of fucked up stories. Yeah, but not like unnecessarily like fucked up. Like just fucked up in a very natural feeling way. Yeah, I bet my bottom dollar she isn't just because the living chosen have lived for such a long time. The level of power would dwarf us. Maybe she's just better. There's always something better. That's what I say. I say that quite a lot. He needs to watch Porter Robinson's Shelter as well as Neurosama's Life. What the fuck is Neurosama's Life? Is that the fucking AI chick? Everyone needs to watch at least once. Barn is Thai from home. Oh, Thai for home. Okay. Interesting. Calling Kitsune big dogs is funny. Will the MC fight injury? Maybe. I don't see why not. Watch Shelter. It's a short anime music film. It's Kino and other chosens. What is this? He might fight injury and other chosens. It's possible. Shelter. Portrait. Oh, first search thing. 3 minutes. You think I got 3 fucking minutes of me? Jesus Christ. I've already got like Borderlands to watch. Is it really going to be better than fucking Borderlands? It's on YouTube. Yeah, I found it. All right, let's watch Shelter. Is it music? It's like a song or something. It's the third one. All right. Ah, 6 minutes. Jesus Christ. MC fought Glayforth already. He won twice. True. Is this different from what I just clicked? I feel like I just clicked the right one. 87 million views. That's a lot of fucking views. Jesus Christ. All right, I'm gonna watch it. 6 minutes. Jeez. This better be good. I'm gonna let you know the style doesn't immediately capture me because I like killing and shit. But I mean, we'll give it a shot. It might not be for me, but we'll give it a shot. Wait. I think I've actually seen this. I remember hearing that line before. I might have seen this. Let's have a look. Is this gonna be depressing?
考え方それすら忘れてしまったのかも変わらない自分だけの世界が毎日が続いていくでも寂しくはないどうってことないんだ
Yes, it's depressing. Fuck. Oh, I've heard this song. drawing? Might do that. No, mine's maybe what he got mounted on the fucking bench. Does he sing his shit himself? Or does he just write the music? Have you watched the Devil May Cry anime? Yeah. I watched it both. It was alright. It wasn't as good as the original anime. Oh, that is pretty sad. I'm always a sucker for flashbacks. I already recovered 1k from the 2k I spent today. God damn. Really? You make 1k in a day? God damn. Man, for the world being so fucked up, she sure has like a really nice place. And full electricity, hot water and all that shit. No. Or she's like magically generating it. Oh, that's a dad. Ah. Now I feel sadder. I'm always a sucker for a good dad in the show. Oh, he does the same kind of thing. Is that a medium? Shit. That's kind of depressing.
"悲しいことだったとしても信じて進んでいくんだ。寂しさを知ってしまってくじけそうになってもあなたのおかげで思い出して強くなれるんだ。一人じゃないってあなたのおかげで。
Oh, she's in the spaceship. So it's all like a simulation. Oh, that makes sense. Why she had like the fancy bath and all that.
ありがとう。
Damn. That was pretty sad. I like. Oh shit. The 25 version is shit. The OG from 2007 will always be the superior version. I would say it was shit. I just don't think they captured the characterization as well as they did in the original. Like, the action was pretty cool. They had a lot of CGI shit in it, which was not that great. Like, I'm all for like when it's done well, but it wasn't that great. I feel like they blew a lot of the budget in the early episodes, and they kind of let the later fights kind of like drag on a bit. Like the animation wasn't like as good as it was in the earlier. They had like I think the final fight was probably pretty good, but I feel like a lot of the earlier fights were like a lot better than the middle fights for the 2025 anime. That, and yeah, I think the characterization for Dante in the 2007 anime was a lot better, and Lady in Trish as well. Well, Trish was in the new one, but yeah, for Lady as well. I'm surprised you dodged it so long. The video was very popular when it came out. Yeah, sometimes you just don't see shit, right? I heard the song though. I heard the song. Yura's life is similar to this, since she, being an AI, has infinite lifetime and will be here long after we have all departed. Alright, couple more videos and then we're done. Ghost of Yota. How long is this? No, I ain't got 19 minutes of me. We ain't doing that one. Borderlands, 3 minutes. I didn't play 3. I played 1 and 2 though.
Oh yeah. Oh, take that.
Screw you! Would you like to add a 2-year warranty for only $19.99? Thanks for shopping at Mass Market Appeal.
Bitch.
Hey, just this.
Sure. Did you see the third one?
It was okay. Deafening 2, Death to Meet You was way better.
I know, right? I hear in this one, a guy gets cut in half sideways, and you can see his brain and stuff.
Cool.
Yeah. Cool.
Okay.
Oh, no.
It's a sale!
But Mercenary Day's not for months.
It just came early!
Okay.
I've never worked counter in a sale. I don't know what to do.
Keep pushing the warranties!
Okay.
50% off!
The last one's mine.
So they're doing like the South Park thing. Black Friday. I don't know if South Park invented it. It was the one I remember.
Hey, changed my mind. I want that warranty. The warranty is only available at the time of purchase. Give me that warranty, or I'll blast you apart. Now.
It's a cool looking gun. To be fair.
I can't.
Does she have like powers or some shit? Oh, so she is a siren. Okay. Damn.
I was after her.
No, I wasn't right.
Did you blow up the old lady? Damn. Gee, that was pretty gory. Oh shit. Killed the crush. Yeah, well, there you go. You gonna steal that cunt's gun?
You just got magic siren powers out of nowhere? Yeah, pretty much.
So you became a vault hunter to get away from this store?
More or less.
And now you are here on this forgotten world, battling terrible creatures and the dread robotic legions of an immortal tyrant.
Still better than retail.
Oh, yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that was alright. I don't know if I'm gonna play Borderlands 4, but as far as like a character intro, something, that was alright. It was pretty entertaining. Good night, Aptos. Did you play Kingdom Come Deliverance? I did indeed. It was a great fucking game. 1 was alright. 1 was pretty good. 2 was way better though. 2 was an amazing game. So much shit to do. I still haven't done all the shit. Good morning at my time zone. It's 7 a.m. here. Jeez. It was 7 a.m. when I started. 4:36 a.m. Yeah, is that AM or PM? PM is not too bad. Since when did Borderlands become a gore game? Like, what the fuck? Yeah, true. I mean, there's probably like limbs getting blown off in gameplay. I just didn't pay attention to it. It was pretty bloody though. So damn. There's enough sirens to have a full Borderlands team sirens. Oh yeah, I thought sirens were supposed to like there's only like 4 on the whole planet or some shit. I guess maybe some of them died. Is that right? I think the blue haired one died, but I'm not sure. I didn't play Borderlands 3. AM. 4:30 AM. Damn, that's early. That's fucking early. That's a very good point. I don't know, it was just a thought. So, specific to. It's probably tied to fate and only activates after a person's fated death or something similar. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. One more try. And then it's time to head off. Demons of the Shadow Realm. Never heard of it. I've heard of Square Enix and Aniplex though. Bones! Oh shit! Full Metal Alchemist. Oh shit! Okay, I'm hooked. Very weird style. Bones did Full Metal Alchemist as well, right? Okay. The main character's design isn't like particularly engaging. You picture like middle Edward and his fucking suit of armor brother, but you know, I mean, I'm excited for the people who are making it. That's fucking cool as hell. I didn't realize that they were doing shit. Bones, yeah, for sure. God damn. Anyway, that's enough. This is a good 3.5 hours. I think that's a pretty good time for stream. Originally, I was only going to stream for like 2 hours, but we got sidetracked. A lot of shit to talk about. But yeah, thanks for dropping in, guys. Appreciate ya. You know, for get rid of this since we kind of already did that. Yeah, appreciate you guys, and see, we can't wait for Superhuman update next week. True, just 1 week away. It's almost here. Yeah, we don't buy long streams yet, but my voice gets fucking tired, and I've got a lot of shit to do. Got my 2K back. Yeah, I probably refunded when I quit the thing. But that just means the next one's gonna be fucking expensive, right? But it's probably tied to fate and only activates after. Have a good one, Mr. World. Yep, true. See you guys. Thanks for dropping in. Until next time.